at 8 o'clock tonight. That's your sports weather. Quite warm today, 70 for a high. Overnight low 49. Little cooler tomorrow, cloudy with a chance of meatballs midday. 62 for a high. And then Sunday, quite cool, only a high of 46. That'll feel nice because by Wednesday we'll be up to 80. So enjoy your cool Sunday. Traffic, let me refresh this, give you the most up-to-date information that I can. UDOT's not reported anything in about an hour, and I don't think friends of the program have reported anything either. But if you're seeing something on the roads, we always appreciate it when you let us know via text if it's safe for you to do that, 33986.
Oh, Frank Christ, the Grim Reaper of celebrity souls, has entered the studio.
How are you?
Frank, you're in touch with the sort of the mystical part of the universe.
Yes?
What do you think about Bigfoot?
Big what?
Bigfoot.
Never heard of it.
Sasquatch. No?
Never heard of him.
Well, okay.
Is he a celebrity?
Well, sort of. He's a mythical celebrity.
Oh, okay.
Frank has joined us to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
You know, Frank, he reaps the souls of celebrities, and he hates to have to do that because he loves those celebrities. He's just so fond of them.
Everything they say, we all want to be just like them. And the Oscars of this weekend.
Oh, yep.
So excited.
You'll be there,
right?
of course.
I'll be there hovering over the theater.
Because you never know. You never know.
Someone might get very excited.
Yeah, or someone might choke on a
truffle.
Yeah. So Frank reaps the souls of celebrities, which he hates doing because he loves them so much.
I do.
But he joins us to play a game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
I have a list here that Frank has given me. These are 4 actors in movies and stage and screen and all of that. And 3 of the actors on this list, they aren't.
Oh, they're just fine.
But one of them Frank has taken. And it is a contestant's job to discern which of these celebrities is dead, and if that happens, what do they win, Gina?
Tickets to Sublime's Megusta Festival coming to Utah July 18th at Zions Bank Stadium with Sublime, Slightly Stupid, Pennywise, and more. Tickets are on sale now. You can find the full lineup and ticket information at x96.com.
Who do we have to play the game, Frank?
Paige is here.
Paige, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Oh, thank goodness, Paige. Paige, you're going to win a fine prize if you find out which one of these celebrities is dead. Are you ready to give this a try?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. Because it's National Open an Umbrella Indoors Day, that's a superstition, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies dealing with superstition. One of these actors is dead. You name them, you win the prize. Here we go. Number 1 is Jane Alexander. She won 2 Emmy Awards, a Tony Award, nominations for 4 Academy Awards, 3 Golden Globes. On Broadway, she was in The Great White Hope, 6 Rooms, Riverview, and The Night of the Iguana. She's in a superstition movie, The Ring, in which a journalist investigates a cursed videotape that supposedly kills the viewer 7 days after they watch it. Number 1, Jane Alexander. The next celebrity on the list, Virginia Madsen. She was in big movies like Ghosts of Mississippi, The Rainmaker, The Haunting, Sideways, had recurring roles on a lot of TV shows too, among them Moonlighting, Frasier, American Dreams, and Monk. Her superstition movie, she was in Candyman. A grad student's skeptical research into an urban legend summons a hook-handed killer birthed from collective belief. Number 2 is Virginia Madsen. Number 3 on the list is Joe Mantegna. Had a regular part on TV's Criminal Minds, and he voiced Fat Tony on The Simpsons. His film work was varied. He played an inept kidnapper in Baby's Day Out, a mobster in The Godfather Part 3. He was Dean Martin in the Rat Pack movie, and he won a Tony for Glenn Ross. His superstition movie, he's in Thinner, based on the Stephen King novel. An obese lawyer is cursed by a Romani man to lose weight uncontrollably until he wastes away. Number 3 is Joe Mantegna. And finally, Richard Chamberlain. He was a teen idol in the title role of the popular TV show Dr. Kildare. He starred in Shogun, The Thornbirds. He had movies, The Three Musketeers trilogy, King Solomon's Mines, and he was the first actor to play Jason Bourne in a made-for-TV movie of the Bourne identity. His superstition movie, The Last Wave, An Australian lawyer defending a group of Aboriginal men is drawn into a world of tribal prophecies and apocalyptic dreams. Number 4, Richard Chamberlain. Fine actors all, one of them dead, Paige. Who is it?
I'm guessing number 4.
Richard Chamberlain, yep. Died just last year. He was 90 years old. Had a good run. I think
Cardinal de Bricassar.
And still good looking.
Did he live in Hawaii? I think he lived in
Yes.
Hawaii. There you go, Paige. You've won the prize. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on. Katie will tell you what to do.
All right, well, I got to get ready for the Academy Awards,
Yeah,
of course. Get
yeah.
out my formal cloak.
Oh, you have a different cloak?
It's Chanel.
Oh,
You like it?
that's very nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, thank you very
You
much.
can tell it's a higher quality than
And I see you've polished the blade on your scythe.
Oh, yes, got it nice and sharp and shiny. All ready. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
And you should be all ready for wherever you need to be today, because I have no slowdowns, no accidents. Isn't that nice? And you haven't sent anything in either, so everybody's in agreement that it's a good commute so far this morning. If that changes, or you just want to text us and let us know what you're seeing on the roads, please do that at 33986.
KXRK Provo. Take a break. We'll be back after these messages. Sean Means will be here to tell us what's opening in the movie theaters this weekend. Not much.
And talk about the Oscars.
But we will talk about the Oscars for sure. Stand by.
Radio.
You sound kind of different today, Gina. What's up?
Is it because I'm all the way over here in Florida? It's so far away.
She's going to come back sick again, and you guys are going to be so mad.
It never fails.
It's Festus, my sailor son. He's in the Navy here in Florida.
Ahoy.
And he broke his leg.
Tell us about that,
Yeah.
Festus.
So there was this baby. The baby was drowning in
Don't
the river.
lie.
And I have to come up with a cool story because the real story is not cool at all.
Oh, what's the real story?
I went boating out on the St. Johns River, and we pulled up to like this little embankment and anchored the boat. And I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to jump off the back of the boat and make a little splash. So I jump off the back of the boat, and it turns out the ground was much closer than I thought it was. And I shattered my tibia and my fibula.
Ah,
That
And
must
he's-
have been thrilling.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
that is
He
such,
got an ambulance ride.
With the sirens and the lights.
that is such a Florida man accident. You are officially a Florida man now.
How much beer was involved in this?
I only had 2, Bill.
Okay, all right.
They were IPAs, but I had 2.
And he had surgery. He's got it's not a titanium. We don't know what kind of metal it is. Rod that goes from his knee down to his ankle.
Probably iron. You got
It's one that can't be detected in. I guess the metal detectors don't pick it up. It's a new kind of thing.
Oh, really? Because I've got all kinds of titanium in me, and it picks it all up.
But he's kind of down for the count for 6 weeks. So I came out to help him for a little bit of that time. Plus, I wanted to see him because my baby was hurt.
What's the progress? I mean, what's the prognosis? Of the doctor say eventually you'll be pretty good? And
He said 100% in a few months, but I can't even put any weight on it for about another month or so. And then there's physical therapy and all that. But he said it's likely I'd be back at 100%.
do you have physical therapy now, or do you have to wait even for that?
I have to wait for that. I have another appointment like at the end of June, and then after that I can start stretching.
Are they going to kick you out of the Navy?
No, he said he would try to prevent that because he was in the Navy too. He just retired. He was a captain.
But was that a question? I mean,
Yeah, definitely. It was a possibility depending on the prognosis. If I couldn't get back to what they call fit for full duty,
Exactly.
then eventually I would get separated. But he's thinking that won't happen.
and so is it? I mean, are you in pain now?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I shattered my tibia, Bill. I mean, it hurts.
What?
It was so bad that while we were at the doctor's office, he was calling in other people to come in and look at his x-rays because they're like, oh, is this the one we heard about?
You got to see this.
guy out.
If you go to x96.com/live, you can see Gina and Festus there. What do you?
That's the Waffle House.
Oh,
we went to
Waffle
Waffle House. We laid out the handicap parking space. at Waffle House.
Did you
We
have
don't have
anything,
the
Gina?
sticker, but we did it anyway.
Did you have anything, Gina?
Yeah, I had a waffle.
Oh, okay.
They have meat. They have meat and bread there.
Yeah, I had bacon.
I
You
just
have
thought
hash
you.
browns. You like hash browns?
Yeah.
I just thought you'd be afraid to eat at a Waffle House in
Oh,
general.
I was. And the only other thing we've been able to do is go to movies. I've been trying to talk him into doing other things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, let's go for a drive. Let's go look at the Okefenokee Swamp. And he's,
I don't want to look at things I can't go walk in. This is depressing.
This is true.
Yeah, that's,
I'm going to appreciate walking so much more now.
as Kyle would want you to. That's exactly Kyle's point.
That's what that reminded me of. He has a good point.
But we've been going to movies.
Well, hang
'cause
on to
that's-
that. I just got
Oh.
word that Jonathan can't make it.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll tell
So
you
we'll
what we've been up to.
we'll talk about what you've been up to down in Jacksonville
Okay.
in the break.
Like Cameron did in Bluffdale.
Bluffdale.
Said, I bet there's no movies opening this week.
Oh,
What's
there's
Sean
actu-
Means going to talk about
Actually, more than I thought there would be.
in Bluffdale?
All right. Is this sponsored, Gina?
It is actually.
Okay.
It's our good friends at the Broadway Theater.
Salt Lake
your-
Film Society? Is
Yeah.
that what you're trying to say?
Spend your Friday the 13th at the Broadway. They're screening Friday the 13th finale, Jason Goes to Hell, or you can see Christopher Nolan's Inception and Interstellar for an amazing double feature. Get tickets now at slfstix.org.
Thank you.
He's in the studio now. He's Sean Patrick Means, a fine writer and editor at the Salt Lake Tribune. That's sltrib.com. He also is a movie reviewer, and you can find his reviews at moviecricket.net. Hi, Sean. Let's get to it.
Hello. Yeah, we got 4 movies this week on Oscar weekend. We will start with Slanted. This is a body horror movie that's also a message movie about race and immigrants and assimilation and such. We have Shirley Chen as Joan. She's a Chinese-American teenager who wants to be prom queen.
Okay.
But she's not white and blonde like all the past winners and all the other girls that are going for it.
Yeah.
She tries bleaching her hair, but that doesn't look authentic. And the cool girls are all, oh, we can see your black roots. Ew. So she finds this company that will turn people into Caucasians. And yeah, it reminded me of like an old Saturday Night Live sketch with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
When he like put white
Rode the bus.
he put white makeup on. He put white
like
person
me.
makeup on,
Yeah.
and suddenly like when white people are alone, they just give each other everything. You know.
Yeah, just take it.
Yeah. So she tries their treatment, and she becomes Jo. She becomes a white girl played by McKenna Grace.
Oh, a different actress.
Different actress. Yes.
Okay.
They didn't try that. They didn't try to like whiteface the person or something. What happens next is part Mean Girls and part The Substance, and it's a little obvious where it's all going. You could imagine the painful part of this movie is you could imagine what somebody like Jordan Peele could have done with this material.
Oh, yeah.
You know. But the first-time director, Amy Wang, I mean, she tries really hard, but it just can't bring it all together. 2.5 stars for Slanted, and it's playing around town.
Reminders of Him.
This is based on a Colleen Hoover novel, so we're getting pretty people crying and smooching.
Oh, well.
Gina's idea of heaven. Yeah. This is of course Colleen Hoover did It Ends With Us and Regretting You. So in this one we have Micah Monroe from Long Legs. She plays Kenna. She's just out of prison for vehicular manslaughter. She killed her boyfriend when they got in a car crash. She's back in her hometown of Laramie, Wyoming, and wants to see her daughter, who was born while Kenna was in prison. The little girl is with the dead dad's parents, played by Lauren Graham and Bradley Whitford, and they want nothing to do with Kenna. And Kenna starts befriending her dead boyfriend's best friend, Ledger, played by Tyreek Winters. He's a hunky looking guy. He was the young man in Him, the football player horror movie with Marlon Wayans.
Oh, okay.
Last year. And from there, everything happens that you'd expect to happen. I watched this movie and I have trouble imagining actual human beings ever doing this. or doing anything that's in here. It's another case of Colleen Hoover turning trauma into airport reading.
Oh,
That's
what she does.
Yeah, that's what she does. And that's what you're into, you can go instead of me.
enjoy.
2.5 for reminders of him, and it's playing everywhere. There was a rumor. Scott Rencho told me this, that there was that at one point Mikey Madison was cast. Was circling that project, and she eventually said no. That would have been a different movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has she done anything since her Oscar?
She's done a couple small things, but she's sort of waiting for the right one or something.
Yeah.
She's got stuff in the works, but nothing has come out yet.
Undertone.
This is a horror thriller from Canada. We've got Evie, who's a podcaster who's working from home, where she's also caring for her dying mother and trying to process a ton of Catholic guilt. Evie's played by Nina Curie, who I'm not familiar with, but she's good. I want to see her in more stuff. Evie and her podcasting partner, who's in London, and we only hear his voice. They do a show about the supernatural stuff, and she's the skeptic, and the guy on the other end of the line is the believer.
Okay.
One night they get some weird audio and they listen to it to see if they can debunk it, but it's so weird and it seems to be letting loose demons.
Great.
This is a pretty good premise and it's executed pretty well. The composition of the scenes and the shots is beautiful. Where you will see her in one room, with her headphones on, and then darkness in the other room next to it, and is something going to come out of there? What? And the sound mix here is the key. This is really one of the best sort of hearing movie, best listening movies for horror. And it gets scarier as it goes.
Okay.
You could almost imagine this is a radio play.
All right.
So 3 stars for Undertone.
Where's that playing?
That's playing every place.
Okay.
And
next?
Sirat.
Last one. This is the last of the international film Oscar contenders that is finally opened in Salt Lake. It's called it's playing at the Broadway. It's from Spain. It starts with a giant rave in the desert in northern Africa.
Okay.
And people are grooving and enjoying the music. Katie will love this. This is definitely her jam. Except one guy's not there for the music. Luis is an older guy. He's looking for his daughter who's gone missing. And her last known whereabouts were touring with these sort of wandering ravers.
Okay.
Luis is played by Sergi Lopez, who is this well-known Spanish actor. He was the bad dad in Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh, okay.
So Luis follows this one group. He's got his younger son with him, and they follow this one group who say they've seen his daughter, and she may be going where they're going. So they hit the road across the deserts in North Africa, and they they're like a family. They're sort of a chosen family sort of situation with these folks. It's they're cool, and then something really bad happens.
Which you shouldn't.
I'm not going to tell you anything else.
Okay.
This movie is very energetic. It's very propulsive, and when some of the bad things happen, you just are gasping. It's so amazing. This movie is it's nominated for international film. It's also nominated for best sound, and you see why. You understand why when you see the movie.
Okay.
3.5 stars for Sirat, and it's over at the Broadway.
So some pretty good movies. Next week we've got Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary is finally
Yay.
opening. We've seen the ads for this and Ryan Gosling all over the place.
Yeah.
This is the big space movie where he's a teacher flying solo across the galaxy trying to save the sun from dying or something. It's the other big one next week is Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, which is the sequel to Ready or Not, which is that comedy horror movie from a couple years ago with Samara Weaving as a bride who discovers that her husband's family are all
They're all crazy.
They're all crazy, and they play sporting games, hunting humans and
Yeah,
such.
I found it was dumb fun.
Yep. This one we have her sister added to the mix. So
good.
Having to fight off Elijah Wood and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Well,
I'm sorry, not Sarah Jessica Parker. Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Get your Sarahs.
Get my
right.
Sarah straight. I'm sorry.
all right.
Yep.
Looking forward to that.
So let's talk Oscars.
Okay.
So
Predictions.
where do you want to start? Best Picture?
Let's just do the best picture. Right now, if you believe the prognosticators, it seems to be fairly even right now between One Battle After Another and Sinners.
Yeah. I'd be happy with either one.
I would be too. I think in the end, One Battle After Another is going to take Best Picture, in part because this seems to be sort of the Paul Thomas Anderson is due.
He
never
should have
won,
won
has he?
for other things.
He's never won before. He should have won for, I don't know, Boogie Nights or
Magnolia,
or other films. There Will Be Blood, things like that. So there is a sense that yes, this is the time.
You think
for
he
him
says
do
to
it.
himself, "What do I got to do here?"
There is some of that. You look at Scorsese, who went for years and really tried too hard to make Oscar movies, right?
Yeah.
You know, like Gangs of New York and things that like, I'm going to win that thing. And when he finally sort of said, "Okay, I'm not gonna try to win an Oscar. I'm just going to make the kind of movie I know how to make." And he made The Departed, and then he won everything for it. Yeah. So, but One Battle After Another, going to get Best Picture, probably get Supporting Actor for Sean Penn.
Oh, good.
Definitely getting Adapted Screenplay. I don't think Teyana Taylor's going to get Supporting Actress. I think Amy Madigan for Weapons is going to win that probably.
Yeah, she was
Weapons.
really good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As Aunt Gladys.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Everybody's
just so creepy.
Everybody's favorite cosplay.
Yeah.
But The Sinners is gonna one of the prediction things I saw said that each movie, both those movies are each going to win 5 Oscars.
Probably.
And Sinners is going to win original screenplay, so Coogler will get an Oscar. Michael B. Jordan is favored for Best Actor at this point.
Leonardo DiCaprio was really good.
Leo was good, but he's got one already.
Yeah, and he's been better in other things, I think.
And they do take that into account, even though they've given it to Emma Stone twice in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But they do tend to be a little on that side.
And there's a real backlash against Timothée Chalamet.
Well, and I don't think the ballet opera thing is what's done the backlash. I think they just think he's a kid. Yes, this is the second year in a row he's got an Oscar nomination for playing an obnoxious person after doing Bob Dylan last year. I think the consensus is we've got time. If we didn't give Al Pacino an Oscar for Michael Corleone or Dog Day Afternoon, and we waited until a crap movie like Son of a Woman,
Exactly.
Yeah.
we can give Timmy a couple years to
Let him simmer.
let him simmer, let his beard grow out.
Let him grow up, kid.
Exactly.
All right.
So Best Actress?
Best Actress, Jessie Buckley is the odds-on favorite, and people are joking that The Bride was her Norbit, that was going to ruin her chances. It's not.
No, the voting was done before.
Voting was almost all finished. Yeah.
She deserves it.
Our sales associate Heather saw The Bride and was raving about it yesterday. She thought
You
it
either
was
love it
great.
or I don't think people are in between about it. They either love it or they hate it.
I liked where it was trying. I liked some of the things it was trying to do. I think it was just trying to do too much in one movie. So.
All right.
There
you go.
That about it? I guess so.
Yep.
Ryan Coogler or Paul Thomas Anderson? Paul Thomas Anderson.
PTA for director. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Sean Means, moviecricket.net.
Thank you. Traffic, Gina.
Crash northbound 84th West at SR 201. The exit ramp is closed there. And that's from UDOT. Nobody sent anything in via text, but if you see something, you can say something. Just make sure it's safe for you to do that at 33986. Discover your next adventure, buy the latest gear, and learn from the experts at Sportsman's Expo, going on now through March 15th at Mountain America Expo Center, Sandy.
All right, we've got boner candidates to vote for. Here they are. Boner candidate number 1, Gott im Himmel, what a Dummkopf. Boner candidate number 2, no, really, I am a dentist. And boner candidate number 3, everybody was helpful and kind, except for the asshat who stole Dave's phone.
Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after a short break and a song. Stand by for all of that.
On Saturday, I was doing an event with Ken Sanders Rare Books. We get together once a month and we discuss a certain author. We invite an audience to come in to Ken Sanders and we discuss. So we're discussing this book by Willa Cather, who was a writer in the early part of the 1900s. She died in 1947. but she wrote several books, and Gina, you would love this book.
What's that?
Well, My Antonia. It was written and published in 1918 by Willa Cather, and it's a story of an orphan boy from Virginia and the elder daughter of a family of Bohemian immigrants in Nebraska. He's orphaned, and so he goes to live with his relatives in Nebraska as a young boy, and it's his experiences growing up in Nebraska. And you would really enjoy it. It's like Little House on the Prairie, kind of, sort of.
Have to find it.
So I'm reading this novel, My Antonia, and I come across this passage where he's talking about his family has two bulls. And one of the bulls is named Brigham Young.
Well,
And I
Really?
what? That's odd. So I start looking up why is a bull named Brigham Young in My Antonia? Well, here's what Willa Cather had to say about that in a letter to her editor.
okay.
Her editor had sent her a note saying, we have a special order of books, and they want you to change the name of the bull. She says, well, seriously, I am willing to change the name of my bull to Andrew Jackson for this edition of 1,000 copies only. Okay. I do this as an accommodation to you, the editor, not for $500. So the editor says, I'll give you $500 if you do it, and then we'll make more money on selling the book. She says, but because you helped me save Antonia from Grant Wood. Well, what she means by that, Grant Wood, the famous artist who did American Gothic, there was a move afoot to have him illustrate My Antonia when it first came out. Well, she hated Grant Wood. She didn't like his art. She thought it was terrible, and she said no. And the editor stood up to everybody, and somebody else ended up illustrating it. But she says, please, when you return from Florida, write me an agreement signed by yourself and another officer of the company to the effect that the bull's name is to be changed for 1,000 copies only. My father's two bulls were named Gladstone and Brigham Young. I like both names, and it refers to their disposition. Gladstone was stubborn, and Brigham Young to physical adequacy. Now, I looked up, so how bulls are they really? One bull, mature bull, who is very fertile, can service at least 50 cows, impregnate at least 50 cows. So that's kind of where she's going with Brigham Young.
I see.
So, but why did the proposal to change the name of the bull Brigham Young come up in the first place?
Was it for books?
A bookseller in Utah
Yeah.
wanted to buy for some special market 1,000 copies of My Antonia at the full regular wholesale price. Transaction would give Willa Cather $500 in royalties, which is a pretty good sum of money at the time. The bookseller pointed out that the fact that the two bulls in the novel are named Gladstone and Brigham Young, he said that would make the book unsuitable for my purposes, and would you please change the name? Now, there's no, I tried to find out, but they say there's really no other evidence of whether that really happened or not, whether she ended up changing it, and whether the guy, but it'd be great if there were 1,000 copies of
Yeah.
it. What a collector's item.
Well, and I would think Ken would know if anybody
Yeah,
would
he
know.
did. He said, I don't think it ever ended up happening. They didn't change the name, but I just thought that was fascinating. The bull was named Brigham Young. And it was a whole scene about the bulls fighting with each other. They'd butt their heads and fight. Said they were dehorned, and if they hadn't been dehorned, they would have killed each other. And finally, one of the ranch hands had to go out and break it up. But it's a great book, Gina.
Well,
you
I
would really
should
like
pick it up.
My Antonia, and then another one that she's famous for is O Pioneers. She wrote about the Nebraska, the Midwest, even though she ended up leaving there and going in, finally ended up living in New York for most of her 40 years or more in New York, and she was incredibly famous for her time. Now people don't really even.
Yeah, I don't know
You
her
haven't
name.
you haven't heard of her, but I'd heard the name.
I've heard of the book My Antonia. I've heard of that before, but
I'd heard the name Willa Cather, but I had no idea what kind of a writer she was or any of that. And she's great. Just such a descriptive writer. F. Scott Fitzgerald said when he won the Pulitzer Prize for The Great Gatsby, he said, it's too bad. He didn't win the Pulitzer Prize, but after it was published, he said, it's too bad. My book is a good one, but it pales in comparison to My Antonia.
Of course, Mike in Nashville points out Dave Matthews and Emmylou Harris have a song called My Antonia.
Of course they do.
Really?
Of course, he pointed that out.
Yeah, there you go.
And a texter says you might have a new Utah word of the day there. Bowls.
Not bowls.
Bowls? Bowls.
BOWLS
Bowls.
instead of
Bowls.
Bowls.
That's nothing but bowl, you know what. My Antonia and O Pioneer. I've got to read some more of her stuff, but it is just
Well, she wrote a lot.
Yeah. I think Death Comes to the Archbishop is considered one of her great books as well.
Bowls.
And she was a fascinating person. She lived with this woman whose name escapes me now. For 40 years they lived together, but never once did she ever mention sexual relationships with women.
You mean in her writing, or
in her writing, or in her personal? Although letters, there were a bunch of letters that she and this woman exchanged over time. That
All right. I made an executive decision.
well, they're in town tonight.
Yeah, they're in town tonight.
That's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah. All right. 9 Inch Nails. And I think we still have some.
For Beat Gina, we have be prepared. If you want to go tonight, be ready to play Beat Gina in about an hour.
Okay. Right now it's time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst. Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, March 13, 2026. We will give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it, gotta win it. Radio from Hell Boner T-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1, Gott im Himmel, was a Dummkopf. A German tourist tried to squeeze a popular taco spot for $100,000, arguing that his Northern European tongue suffered nonstop pain from too spicy salsa.
Non-stop pain.
Yeah, from too spicy salsa. This is according to U.S. District Court for Southern District of New York. As there is no possibility for me to eat tacos in my small German hometown, I was looking for a good taco restaurant in New York City, he wrote in his self-filed lawsuit in Manhattan Federal Court. But the self-described too special experience turned too spicy, Herr Mantz wrote, calling the Mexican salsa dangerous compared with his German diet devoid of spice. For someone like me living in Germany and eating nothing spicy, it was very big shock physically and mentally.
And mentally.
Yes, despite admitting he never asked the staff about the key to the salsa or even bothered to sniff the sauce before dousing his dinner, Herr Mantz argued that the restaurant failed to warn him of every possible harm to him, including the Mexican salsa might actually be too hot. Well, the judge, he didn't have a leg to stand on.
No.
His case has been thrown out. Gott im Himmel, was a Dummkopf. Boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2. No, really, I'm a dentist. A New Jersey woman was arrested for performing dental work without a license after she attempted a root canal on a man's choppers but couldn't finish the job. The patient told investigators he had scheduled an appointment with Anna C. Amato of Old Bridge after he saw her advertising in a group chat on WhatsApp. So,
That's where I go for my
sure.
dental services.
The man told the cops he agreed to pay $1,000 for the root canal. Ms. Amato was charged with practicing dentistry without a license because he came into her office and she started drilling on his teeth, and then and then she stopped and said, "You're going to have to come back later. Come back next week."
Next week?
Yeah, come back next week. So before he went back to have the procedure completed, Ms. Amato informed him that I can't really finish it. Here's a list of dentists in the area who probably can do it for you. The man says, well, okay, I'd like my $300 down payment back. And she said, no.
Oh, no.
No. And that's when things turned really ugly. The man went to the police station to complain with gauze in his bleeding mouth.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. They launched an investigation and discovered she, of course, does not have a license to practice dentistry. Boner candidate number 2. No, really, I am a dentist. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. Everyone was helpful and kind, except for the asshat who stole Dave's phone.
All right. Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by
Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., breakfast till 10:30, lunch, dinner, live music Fridays and Saturdays. More information at feldmansdeli.com.
And don't forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
This is an article in was a Showbiz magazine or a Showbiz website about the Oscars. Who's ever writing this says, believe it or not, the biggest name on the list is Nicole Kidman, of Oscar presenters, that is.
oh, okay.
Mostly 50 or under in age. And I think of Nicole Kidman as a youngster. There's no Sally Field, no Michael Douglas or Dustin Hoffman or Jane Fonda or Shirley MacLaine or Denzel Washington or any. In other words, no big stars and no one from the hierarchy.
Well, the hierarchy, who wrote this? It
yeah.
changes.
They
All of them are
Yeah, but
old.
they still are the hierarchy. Harrison Ford, Jane Fonda, they're still the. But this is not even a mention of Tom Cruise. New round of Oscar presenters this Sunday include Rose Byrne, Nicole Kidman, Jimmy Kimmel, Delroy Lindo, Ewan McGregor, Wagner Moura, Pedro Pascal, Bill Pullman, Louis Pullman, Channing Tatum, and Sigourney Weaver. So this person writing this is upset that nobody from the old guard is going to be presenting.
In my day.
Well, and you don't know that they weren't asked and said, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to leave the house.
Is this really all there is left of Hollywood? Couldn't they bring in Catherine Deneuve or something, or Pacino or De Niro?
How old is Catherine Deneuve?
Of course,
Yeah.
this person also mentions Michael Caine, who is dead.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I think a lot of these people probably don't want to go out.
Oh, wait, Michael Caine isn't dead, is he?
No,
No, he's
Michael
still with
Caine.
us.
No, he's
Yeah,
retired.
he's still with us.
Yeah.
Sophia Loren.
She's still with us.
Is she still with us?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but these people are pretty creaky.
I
aren't
don't
they?
think they
Yeah.
go out and...
Exactly. And I don't know if he's noticed, but Hollywood is dying. All right?
A sign at Arches National Park is flagged for possible review due to a reference to climate change.
Oh, boy.
Dozens of exhibits and signs at Utah's national parks have been flagged for possible removal under Donald Trump's order to purge negative information from the protected landmarks. That's according to a National Park Service database of interpretive signs and other materials reported by park managers and leaked by a group of self-described civil servants on the front lines. Interior Department spokesman Charlotte Taylor told Axios the information came from draft deliberative internal documents, and they were edited before being inappropriately and illegally released. The Washington Post is reporting it confirmed the list's authenticity with federal employees. Last summer, Trump instructed staff at all national park sites to report any displays that inappropriately disparage America or don't focus on the beauty, abundance, and grandeur of the American landscape.
Or educate people.
Case in point, Bryce Canyon staff ordered to edit and reproduce a panel that explains how warming temperatures will likely cause the iconic hoodoos in Bryce Canyon to become more rounded because they'll be weathered by more rain and less ice. Park managers from across Utah asked whether they should remove alerts on how to avoid damaging the sites or their flora and fauna. A Leave No Trace exhibit at Zion discusses natural features but does not emphasize beauty, abundance, or grandeur. So that's got to be fixed. At Arches, a manager seeks guidance on whether a sign could ask visitors not to track invasive plant seeds into the park or mark the rock formations with graffiti.
Oh, but I want to.
So a panel outside of a historic cabin in Arches mentions, quote, indigenous people who lived and traveled here before being forced onto the reservation. Got to get rid of that.
Yeah, so historical and scientific facts got to go. What's that?
No, just like you're saying, education is bad.
Yeah, we
they
can't
don't want you to know these
We need you
things.
to be stupid.
It's just awful. What? Let's see. So for the past 20 years, Salt Lake Magazine has been a constant in former editor Jeremy Pugh's life in one way or another, but that constant was taken away earlier this week. Well, the institution's going to change, Pugh said, about the impact of the cuts. Our Media, that's H-O-U-R Media, a Detroit-based company, bought Salt Lake Magazine and its companion magazines. What is it? Brides.
Utah Bride and Groom and Utah
Interior
Style and Design.
Style and Design, yeah. They bought those all, and Our, which owns publications in 7 different states, laid everybody off pretty much, except for 2 people.
So all the people who know about Salt Lake no longer work at Salt Lake Magazine. Yeah. Okay.
This is very sad.
It is.
It's Jeremy is a really nice guy, and I have a lot of fondness for Salt Lake Magazine because I remember Glenn Warkdahl and Mary Maloof, and all of that. But the Salt Lake Tribune has asked Our Magazine, what are you going to do?
What are your
And
plans?
they have not responded.
We don't need to tell you our plans.
Let's see. A Lehigh man was arrested Saturday, and I was going to make this a boner candidate, but it just would have won. So, I don't know. A Lehigh man was arrested Sunday and accused of beating his 6-month-old puppy to death
Oh, my God.
after it nipped at his daughter. Brandon Wade Packer, booked into the Utah County Jail for investigation of aggravated cruelty to an animal. Police were called to a veterinary clinic in Bluffdale where he brought the dog for emergency care. Hospital staff said the dog appeared to have been beaten. When questioned by police, the man said, Mr. Packard said, the dog had nipped at his daughter. And so he said, I hit him. Keep him locked up for a while.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have, this is fascinating. Over 3 decades after the murder of a Salt Lake City woman, police say they've identified the person they believe killed her.
Oh.
James Wallace Peterson III, arrested on first-degree murder and aggravated sexual assault charges relating to the death of one Teresa Morlock. Ms. Morlock was found dead by a maintenance man inside her Redwood Road apartment back in 1993. When her body was discovered, there was blood around her mouth and some on a pillowcase. An autopsy determined that she had died from asphyxiation. The medical examiner also found bite marks on the woman's body. The decades-long investigation into her death found that she was a sex worker who had returned to her apartment on the night of the death with a man from Arizona whom she'd picked up and was in town for the 1993 NBA All-Star Game. Unknown DNA from the bite marks on Morlock's body was recovered, as was a hair located near one of the marks. Following advances in DNA testing, the hair was eventually submitted for genetic testing and turned up a DNA profile consistent with the defendant's DNA profile from the saliva near some of the bite marks. It's pretty amazing. It was shared that Mr. Peterson was also a one-time resident of Arizona. And he said he'd come to town for the NBA All-Star Game with his dad. Peterson said he'd previously used the services of a sex worker in Salt Lake, and that it was possible that he might have done that in Salt. He's still sort of denying the charge, but they've arrested him. Iran's government is not at risk of collapse.
No, they're all dead, right?
And
they're all dead.
That's why it's not at risk of collapse, I guess. And its leadership remains broadly intact after 2 weeks of relentless U.S. and Israeli bombing, according to classified intelligence reports. A multitude of classified reports provide consistent analysis that the regime is not in danger of falling and retains control of the Iranian public. Sources told Reuters with
Trump said they're getting ready to surrender.
Trump complained last night the war had been won and would be over soon, only for 6 tankers to be struck by Iranian suicide boats in the Strait of Hormuz hours later.
Exactly.
The intelligence reporting reveals that Iran's clerical power structure remains in place.
He kicks a hornet's nest and wonders why he's getting stung.
Mm-hmm.
And finally this, for decades the concept of cryopreservation has been rooted in the realm of science fiction. a staple plot device for, sending characters on voyages into the future and so forth.
Futurama.
Seemingly insurmountable challenge has been freezing complex biological tissue, particularly the brain, without causing catastrophic, irreversible damage.
Okay.
A groundbreaking study has now taken a significant step toward overcoming this problem, successfully restoring functional activity in frozen brain tissue, an accomplishment that brings certain futuristic possibilities into sharper focus. The primary obstacle to cryopreserving brains has been the formation of ice crystals. As water freezes within the delicate cellular makeup, these crystals expand and that puncture the membranes and disrupt the intricate network of neurons and ultimately destroy the connections that underlie thought, memory, and consciousness. This destruction leaves thawed tissue incapable of any meaningful function. However, a team of neurologists at the University of Erlangen-Nuremberg in Germany decided to play God and circumvent this problem by turning to a technique known as vitrification. This process cools tissue so rapidly that it prevents ice from forming altogether. Instead of crystallizing, the liquids inside and around the cells transform into an amorphous, glass-like state, preserving the tissue's structure with all molecular motion effectively halted.
I don't want to be frozen.
This is written pretty clearly. I mean, that's a lot of times these articles are not. I think it's fascinating that they've made this clear exactly how this is. I know one way you will never die, Gina. That's by being frozen.
No, I don't want to be preserved.
But does the article talk about, we did tests and the brain comes back as normal?
The team applied this method to thin slices of mouse hippocampus, cooling them and then bringing them back. The samples were thawed, and let's see, the true test came with rewarming. The researchers meticulously thawed the brain slices, then probed them to see if any indication of life remained. Microscopic analysis revealed that the delicate neuronal and synaptic membranes had survived the process intact. Further tests showed that the mitochondria, the tiny energy sources within the cells responsible for metabolism, were functioning without signs of damage, according to the latest study. They were able to record electrical activity from the neurons. The cells responded to electrical stimuli in a way that was near normal, though with some moderate deviations from unfrozen control samples.
See, that's what I was thinking, is that, you can do it. You can freeze them. But bringing them back might be the problem. And, whether you're normal, without any brain damage or anything, that's the question.
Yeah, don't do that for me.
Yeah, all
Just let me go.
You couldn't suffer any further brain damage anyway.
What?
See?
Sports, weather, traffic. Or weather traffic.
Okay, so today, warm, mostly sunny, high right around 70. Overnight low tonight, 49. Tomorrow, about midday, there's a slight chance of rain, and it'll be cooler, 62. Overnight low, 31 Saturday night. Sunday, very cool, 46 is all the high it will get. But we warm up very quickly. 60 on Monday, 70 on Tuesday, Wednesday, 80. So like 10 degrees every day. So enjoy these last cool days that we have here. Traffic's been great all morning. It's been about 45 minutes since they reported this crash northbound 84th West SR 201 at the exit ramp. I'd love it if a friend of the program was in the area and could let me know if that's still an issue or not. No other accidents are being reported, but you can always let us know what you're seeing out there on the roads at 33986. Join Todd Newcomb broadcasting live at Ivory Homes at Daybreak in South Jordan this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Stop by and celebrate Pie Day with a free pie from Flake Pie Company, win some vinyl from Todd's collection, and more.
Here's boner candidate number 3. This was sent in a text to, I think, all of us. Did you all see this? This boner candidate. Everyone was helpful and kind except for the asshat who stole Dave's phone. This is from Dave the Flower Guy's good friend, Chelsea. Dave's phone was stolen this afternoon.
Oh, man.
I keep his location on my phone, so we did a little sleuthing. We located it at the Stabby Smiths in the Sell Your Phone machine.
Jeez.
We could actually hear it ringing inside the machine when we called it. After several calls to the machine company and the police, we're all back at Smith's and getting the phone out. Big thanks to Louie, the Smith's security guard. He was helpful, and today everybody was kind. But except for the person who stole the damn phone.
So why would they steal it? I don't understand what.
There are kiosks where you can sell your phone.
Oh,
you
I
put
didn't
it
know
in.
that.
Yeah, you're supposed to erase everything on it and then put it in, and you can sell your phone.
In the kiosk.
That just seems like it's ripe for
exactly.
stealing phones and getting money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. There you go. So whoever stole Dave's phone is boner candidate number 3, even though it had a happy ending.
All right. Let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. What a Dummkopf. Gott im Himmel. A German tourist trying to sue a taco spot in New York for selling him too spicy salsa. It burned my mouth. $100,000. I need $100,000. No. Boner candidate number 2. No, really, I am a dentist. Well, no, I'm not a dentist. This is a woman who said she could give a guy a root canal, and she started to drill on his mouth, and I think she realized she was in over her head. She said, "Come back later. Go home and come back later." He comes back and she says, "Listen, I can't continue this. Here's a list of dentists in the area that could help you. Oh, can I get my deposit back?" No. Yeah. And boner candidate number 3. Everybody was helpful and kind, except for the asshat who stole Dave's phone.
There you go. All right, time to vote for boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number. The one that you think should win. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text and then text that to 33986. Or call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners March 13, 2026. Click and vote. All right, you got 3.5 minutes to get your vote in, so let's go. After this, it's Jimmy the Wine Guy. We're talking gin. Oh, boy. Come on.
Dan, our Radio Cup finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
And now, a morsel of murder with Gina Barberi. Radio from Hell on X96.
A British man, they have murder there too.
They have special murder there.
It seems fancier because it has an accent.
Mm-hmm.
A British man has been found guilty of murdering his friend following an argument about being woken up.
What?
Jimmy Moore, age 33, died after he was stabbed repeatedly by Robert Crabtree. On the morning of Saturday, the 25th of September, the victim had been to the address to pick up Crabtree's brother for work, but he was not in, police said. Crabtree, 33, was convicted following a trial and will be sentenced on the 9th of September. His brother Ryan, 30, was convicted of perverting the course of justice after he helped cover up evidence. Essex police said Mr. Moore had thrown stones at a bedroom window trying to wake up his friend that he was supposed to pick up.
Like you do.
However, the brother was not home, and after shouting at Mr. Moore, Robert Crabtree armed himself with a knife and confronted him. Mr. Moore was stabbed repeatedly, and when he fell to the floor was stabbed again before he managed to stagger back to his car, police said. He started driving away before collapsing at the wheel. Police were called and officers found Mr. Moore in his car and said he died at the scene. In his first interview to police, Mr. Crabtree claimed that Mr. Moore was the aggressor and it was only after he was assaulted that he went to get a knife. Ryan Crabtree claimed Mr. Moore was armed with mole grips. I don't know what those are.
Mole grips.
and had threatened his brother. However, police said CCTV footage did not show Jimmy with anything in his hands when the attack took place. That CCTV's everywhere, by the way. You can't get away with anything.
Yeah.
Ryan Crabtree was convicted after he helped his brother clean blood from the driveway and turned off their CCTV camera after the attack to limit available evidence. A deputy said perhaps what's most galling is that the dispute was over which Jimmy Moore lost his life was so innocuous, he just was trying to wake up his friend to take him to work. I told you I'd give you a ride to work.
Mole grips are like vice grips.
Oh. It's British murder.
Is that it?
Yeah.
No,
Isn't that enough?
My brother-in-law
Morsel.
is going to be involved in a murder podcast, I bet.
Really?
Yeah. He's from South Africa, and he was a lawyer in South Africa. He worked for an organization that was like the ACLU here. And he and another attorney, a woman in another office, got onto this case, and it was somebody was murdering children, and it was a serial killer, and murdered 35 children, shot them. And my brother-in-law and this other lawyer kind of broke the case, apparently. And he just got a call from the BBC. Now, this happened many years ago.
BBC, yeah.
But it's still a notorious, crime in South Africa. And the BBC called him and said, would you be interested in participating in a podcast about that?
The Beeb.
And I said, are you going to do it? And he said, well, yes, I think so.
Why not?
Yes.
Murder.
No, he has a...
No?
He has a South African accent, which I can't replicate.
I can't do a South African.
Yeah. It's not British, but it ain't English either.
It's something foreign.
Yeah, you can tell he's a foreigner.
.48, let's award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by Japanese curry.
I didn't know that was a thing. Japanese curry.
It's a big wide world out there, Gina.
Craving movies and craft beers? Broovy's Cinema Pub, 677 South 2nd West, serves great food, drinks, first-run movies, all from your seat. Must be 21 or above with ID. Mention X96 for 2-for-1 admission. Visit broovies.com for more.
Well, you would figure that the winner would be.
Well, yeah.
I mean, whoever picked on Dave. Now, we can't allow Dave to pick this as Boner of the Week, though.
I bet he wouldn't.
Well, we'll see.
I bet he...
We'll see.
Hard to say.
203 votes. Whoever stole Dave's phone, it's a happy ending. I believe they got the phone back. But
All right. Well, that's good.
Oh, no.
Your Boner of the Day for today, March 13, 2026, and maybe Boner of the Week? We'll see. We'll let Dave decide when he comes in. Is this sponsored, Gina?
Have another drink with Jimmy the Wine Guy, powered by our friends at Clearwater Distilling. Today we dive into a new one for Clearwater and featured as their cocktail kit of the month. It's Sophie's Gin Blueberry and Lavender Cocktail.
Nice.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink and you feel alright. If you feel down and you're under the weather, have another drink and you feel alright.
Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. He is the enfant terrible of the Wine Academy of Utah.
You're a nice guy, Jimmy. Don't let him say it.
Jimmy Santangelo. That's a compliment, Gina. Jimmy Santangelo, he's here, wineacademyofutah.com.
Good morning.
What have we got?
We've got the Sophie's Gin. Here's a little garnish.
Oh, there's garnish?
There's garnish.
Oh,
Garnish.
thank you.
Garnish. Oh, look at that.
What is that, candied?
Candied orange, dried
So
orange.
do I put this in the drink?
Yeah,
or-
put it right in the drink.
Okay.
Yeah, this is our Sophie's Gin. This is a fun cocktail kit that they have with the blueberry and lavender mixer. So I'm holding up this Sophie's Gin. Let me hold up this
Well, this
mixer
is
here.
our friends at Clearwater, yeah?
Yeah, this is our Clearwater friends at Clearwater, and this is a kit you get both. Well, you have to get the gin separately, but the kit comes with this beautiful blueberry and lavender mixer, some cans of soda, water, and then this beautiful garnish that we have here. This is our dried lemon. I called it an orange. It's our dried lemon. And there it is. Lemon
candy?
crisps, our crispy slices. Beautiful. I love kits. This is so cool.
Everything's in there, yeah.
Everything's in there, and
what a nice gift for somebody.
totally, it's a great gift.
Oh, that's delightful.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
The aromatics on this mixer are beautiful and are supported and emphasized. The Sophie's Gin is a modern style gin, but they have these international traditional foundation of, meaning it's a London dry style, but you then have these beautiful aromatics and botanicals in there. So it's really quite nice.
It's a little more flavorful, maybe.
A little bit more flavorful. That's right.
Who's Sophie? Do we know who Sophie is?
Yeah, it's a pet. It's their dog.
Aw.
Yep.
Right
Right on the
label.
top there.
Oh,
Right on
that's
the-
cute.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, Sophie looks like a golden retriever. I need to get some
The
of
third
those.
most popular name for golden retriever,
Shut up.
Sophie, followed by
Oh,
Oakley.
You need one of those.
I love that. That's great. It's a beautiful bottle.
Yeah, handsome bottles. They do a great job in their packaging. The glass toppers are always so nice. You know, you got this glass topper to it. And square shoulders, nice, sleek, will complement anyone's back bar.
No kidding. So again, what comes in the kit?
So what you have in the kit are 3 items. You have the mixer. You have the blueberry and lavender mixer,
Now tell
which
me
is
about
very
this.
aromatic.
Yeah, tell me about this.
So this is really great. Ingredients: water, cane sugar, blueberry, and some variety of concentrates. But it's all natural. It's you got the lemon juice in there, lavender, of course, natural blueberry flavoring, blueberry juice, concentrated sugar, and water.
And that's
So
non-alcoholic.
that's right. Yeah, this is non-alcoholic, this mixer. And you could add to this mixer Clearwater's vodka that we've had before.
Oh, yeah.
The gin, I think, really complements this. Some soda water. So this cocktail's a 1-to-1 ratio of however amount of gin you want to put in. You match that with the mixer, and then you top it off.
How much is in the bottle of mixer? How
That's how big of a cocktail you have. 16 fluid ounces. So you
Okay.
have a 32-ounce drink right
Okay,
there.
that's it.
Then you have your soda water, a little bit more soda water. So this is, I probably did an ounce per for you this morning, ounce of gin, ounce of the mixer, and then floated it about 2+ ounces of the soda water and complemented with the garnisher.
So the mixer is in there. The
mixer, the soda water, and the garnish.
And the garnish.
Somebody's wondering where they can buy the kit.
Yeah, so you can get these right at Clearwater in Pleasant Grove at their package store attached to the distillery. So it's right there. They're open 7 days a week. And that's where you then can also get your alcohol 7 days a week in their package store. They sell all the product that they distill, that they make right there at the package store.
And they make a fine vodka, and this gin is really good, too.
Yeah, they the vodka is a triple distill. They distill it, filter it, They filter that, so it's really super smooth. The base on this gin is really nice and broad on the palate, good mouthfeel, but then those botanicals and essences really come through.
I'm impressed. It's very
Nice.
very tasty. Very
Yep.
tasty.
It is.
The,
It's not too sweet.
I love their packaging. Yeah, the mixer's not too sweet. It's got a nice tartness to it, but the flavors and characteristics certainly come out.
This is something to sit in the summer sun and
Yeah.
sip these and
The warm weather coming on. Here we go.
you know.
Delightful, Jimmy.
It's your warm weather March drink. Unfortunately, it's warm out.
Before we go to break, let's talk briefly about our party that we're having tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sold out, folks. I'm sorry, but
I know.
Don't worry,
we sold out again.
We're
70
planning
people.
another one.
Yeah.
Coming
Okay.
up, so we'll do another one. But for tomorrow, if people that are listening that bought tickets, what can they expect?
Yeah, come up to Ken Garf University Club. That's up at Rice Eccles Stadium at the University of Utah. Parking's all complimentary right there. You're going to be greeted. So if you've not been there before, it's awesome. It's built out on the south side of the stadium along 400 South. 3 levels of just awesomeness. You have this field level. Then the next level is the suite level where you can watch the games, and that's where we're going to be having a multi-course, or we're going to be tasting a bunch of wines there for us on that level. But we're going to greet you at the very top floor in the restaurant with a sparkling wine arrival, meet and greet, and then we'll head down to the suite level for the tasting. It's going to be good.
It's going to be a real good time.
Yeah. So that's what time are we supposed to be there?
3 to 5.
Well, it starts at 3.
But
We'll
you get
get
there
there
at
a little
3:30.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we are planning another one.
Yeah, so let's get past tomorrow's, and then I think on Monday, early
Is it
next
Monday
week,
we're gonna announce?
start talking about the next one. So if you didn't get in on this one, it sold out pretty fast. We're going to do not at the same place. We're doing the next
Something
one
different,
somewhere else.
Yeah,
no,
this
and
is
it's so
gonna be
fun
good.
for us to be able to come together off-site. You guys can participate, and as listeners too, hang out and see what I do with the tastings. You know, we talk about it on air all the time every Friday, but to be able to come and hang out and go through a wine tasting with us, learn about the basics of assessing wine, looking at it, smelling it, put it to the palate. And at the Ken Garf Club tomorrow, we're going to have little bites of food to pair with it. So it's good.
How many wines are we going to?
4. We have the sparkling wine arrival, and then 3 a white and 2 reds for pairing.
Okay, cool.
Excellent. All right. Well, now is the time to call and talk to Jimmy. If you have any questions about distilled spirits, about beer, about wine, about food, all that.
Restaurant recommendations.
877-602-9696 is the number to call and talk to Jimmy, the wine guy, right after these messages. Traffic Jam.
Got a crash westbound I-80 at the milepost 49 off-ramp. This is in Willa County. Crash northbound I-15 just south of the 215 interchange in Salt Lake. Entry ramp is closed there. Right shoulder affected. That's it, though. Everything else is looking pretty good. You can always text us what you're seeing on the roads at 33986. Spend your Friday the 13th at the Broadway. They're screening Friday the 13th finale, Jason Goes to Hell, or see Christopher Nolan's Inception and Interstellar for an amazing double feature. Get tickets now at slfstix.org.
877-602-9696 is the number to call to talk to Jimmy. If you're shy, 33986 is the text number. So we'll get to that right after these, and then Beat Gina coming up. Stand by for all of that. KXRK Provo. Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special.
Gina's back. So anyway, so anyway,
Kerry walked in and he said, "You're walking like some of your."
You're walking like somebody who had their guts ripped out.
you're walking like your insides are all wrong.
You know, because she was doing this.
Yeah.
And I started to tell Kerry, and then I said, "Wait, I'll tell you on the radio." What you should never do is go on message boards about surgery.
You should never go on message boards about anything. I don't care if it's the Incredible Hulk or surgery.
Well, you
just don't.
You know what you should do?
Yeah.
But you're curious, you want to hear what other people's experiences are and what their recovery is, and
what happened?
And well, before the surgery, I went on a message board, and somebody was asking the question, well, what fills in the hole where they take out what they take out? And
there's a hole there.
Well, the response was.
Well, now
the response was
the uterus is what we're talking about.
Yes.
And Gina's uterus weighed 43 pounds, which is
amazing.
It was the size of a medicine ball.
It was prize winning.
I'm a size 2 now because no, but they remove it, and the way the person in the message board explained it is, well, it's picture just having a big bowl of spaghetti and just taking a big scoop out of the bowl of spaghetti. It just kind of fills in where the hole is.
But that just takes a second.
Like spaghetti.
Kind of goopy.
You just watch the spaghetti fill in. It just takes a second.
Like biscotti.
So this is what I'm picturing my insides are like, a big bowl
Is
of
biscotti. Well, they're
bowl of
very much
spaghetti.
like that. Yeah. You know, surgeons train on spaghetti. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Did they do meatball
They
removal?
do.
Delicious marinara
They
sauce.
do. That's why there's so many
And
fat
then-
doctors.
And then they all have lunch. Well, we've trained on the spaghetti. Let's eat it.
Yeah.
This is what I'm picturing when they're wheeling me into
And
surgery.
and you know what they did with your uterus?
Lunch.
Spaghetti.
There's lunch. Who brought the marinara?
And so also on the message board you look at, what's recovery like for this?
Well, I'm sure it's different for everyone.
Exactly.
And
Oh,
There's
no. I'm sure it's speedy and efficient.
It's different for everyone, but the worst one will be
on the message
what
board.
Gina has.
Well, I mean, it can't be the worst because I'm back to work now.
There will be people. There have to be people on the message boards who say, "Oh, I was cleaning my house 3
The
days
next
later.
day, yeah, there's that.
Why I ran a marathon.
Right. and then there's it's been 3 months and I still feel like crap, and usually the truth is somewhere in between.
Can we use the term vaginal prolapse in any?
I don't know.
Is that do we need to use that term?
We shouldn't.
Somebody's posted it. I don't think we
That's
should.
the thing that happens to the women that have 15 babies.
Oh.
And
Ooh.
That
the
doesn't
uterus climbs out on its own.
That ain't no damn good.
That's what that is.
That's
So-
where that needs to be fixed.
But it's nice to be back. I missed you guys.
Cheers, everybody.
Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special.
Cheers, everybody.
Drinking
Grantsville. All right. I would too if I were in Grantsville. All right.
Well, here we are. We're back again with Jimmy Santangelo. He is the enfant terrible of the Wine Academy. It is, Gina. It's here, I looked it up.
It's bad baby, isn't it?
Webster's Dictionary defines enfant terrible as an unusually successful person who is strikingly unorthodox, innovative, and/or avant-garde.
You're a bad baby. That's what
That's what I thought it was.
That's the literal translation. It has come to mean someone who is unusually. They called Orson Welles an enfant terrible when he.
Yeah, but he was a
He was
dick.
a big baby.
He was a dick. Yeah. He was a big baby.
Big baby.
Big
You will
diaper.
sell no wine before it's time, Jimmy.
It's a compliment, Jimmy.
Big diaper.
It's a compliment.
Let's see.
We got lots of questions for you.
Yes.
Okay, shoot.
877-602-9696 is the number to call. Let's start with Andrew.
Hello, Andrew.
Hey there, guys. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Yeah.
Jimmy, my question for you is this. I always hear this. I don't know if it's an urban legend or not. Maybe you could shine a little light on it. Different liquors, spirits interact with people differently. Like tequila's always, people go a little wild. Whiskey might make you mean, etc. Is there any truth to that, or do people just kind of like to?
Carrie
justify
claims there
their
is.
action?
Carrie claims there's
See,
truth to it.
Andrew, I used to.
Anecdotally, I would say there is too, but yeah.
And Andrew, I used to not believe that, but then I discovered that apparently I get mean when I have dark rum.
Oh,
which is why we call it Sailor Carrie.
And
and he's not allowed in the house.
I seem to get I seem to get drunker faster and have a hangover drinking gin. I can drink a lot of whiskey, a lot of bourbon, but if I drink the same amount of gin, I get kind of.
The foundation of that is the amount of sugar or glycerol that you have in the different alcohols. Yeah. But Sailor Carrie, I'm not going to be able to get over that.
He's not allowed in the house.
He's not allowed in the house.
I've never met him, and I don't want to.
I used to not believe it. There was a comic book I loved called Milk and Cheese, which is a carton of milk and a chunk of cheese, and they would have adventures. And one of the frames that I just loved was "Gin makes a man mean." One of them yelling, "Gin makes a man mean," and I always thought, that's funny. Because it's all alcohol, it's all chemicals.
Yeah, what's the difference?
What's the difference?
Right.
But you say it's the sugar content.
Yeah, the sugar. So rums, we see that a lot, or the dark spirits, to bring out the dark spirit of the person.
Yes,
perhaps.
exactly.
How about you, Andrew?
Well, I don't drink anymore because, kind of like Carrie, the dark liquors, they made me a little bit of a different person. So
there you go.
Yep.
There you
Exactly.
go. Well, good question. Thanks for the call.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Thank you. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. Talk to Jimmy about, anything. Look what we just did there. Here's a text. Where is a good bar to have a good wine for a good date with Allison Sabo? What? Okay, a good bar for good wine and
A wine date. Where would you go for a wine date?
Man, there's a lot in town. Brand new place over Brownstone 22.
Oh, yeah.
Part of the Felt.
I was just looking at it.
Yeah, that's a great beverage program there. By the Glass BTG also is fantastic. That's below Cafe Molise.
Oh.
What is that over here on West Temple and 5th South or so? That's solid. There
How
you
about
got
Scott Evans' place up there?
Scotty Evans, Casat at 15th and 15th. So a lot of these are oriented down in this area, but those are my top three that come to mind.
All right. Let's see. Question for Jimmy. We live in Utah County. We're wondering if you know of anywhere to get gluten-free beer.
Wow.
Your Harmon's has a selection, so your local grocer kind of a thing. That would be my first go after it. Also, some of the what the heck was it? It was non-alcoholic beverage. I know you're asking for alcohol, but there's a non-alcoholic beverage beer base that was a gluten-free product. I'm trying to think of it. Maybe before the end it'll come up. But there's a lot of great products out there that are gluten-free.
All right. Let's see. People wanting to know where to buy this blueberry kit. This blueberry lavender kit?
Yeah, right at Clearwater Distilling in Pleasant Grove. In fact, I'll be there this Sunday for an event, our Cigar and Spirits event. We're featuring the Sophie's Gin, followed by their Rymagnac, and we're preparing cocktails there for us. Actually, we're going to use the Renee, which is their rum-like based product, and I'm making a fun cocktail with that this Sunday there.
Excellent. Let's see. Jimmy, help. Going to a housewarming party for a wine-loving couple.
Ooh.
What's a nice bottle I could give them? #WineKnowNothing.
So when you do that, you want to be a little name droppy, right? You want to be name droppy. So Camus, Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh, that's so
about,
good.
Yeah, that's a good one. About $80. But they've got baby Camus with a C, Caymus, and they've got baby Camus that says California across the label, and that's in the 40s, and that's a fantastic bottle, ready to drink, or you could lay it down for 1 to 3 years, that kind of a thing. It'll improve for you. The baby Camus, the big Camus, it'll say Napa Valley, so that's the two difference. They have the same name, Camus, but one's from California, sourcing all that fruit throughout the state, and the other's from Napa Valley.
All right. Let's see. Tasha from North Ogden. Jimmy, I'm going to Purple Sky this weekend. I don't know what that is.
New winery.
Oh,
up in Weber County.
Which wine would you recommend from Purple Sky?
They have a Cabernet Franc, if I recall correctly. That's pretty bomber, but they'll walk you through. Do a taste. Do like a flight, though. I'm sure they'll have flights on all their wines.
Let's see.
Cab Francs are delicious. I like.
Yeah. It was my birthday a couple of weeks ago. I really wanted to go to In-N-Out Burger because I'd never sat in the restaurant before. Unfortunately, my daughters dragged me somewhere else, but I'd like to go and sit at the In-N-Out for lunch. What would be a good wine to pair
Tell Mary Claire what wine she...
with an In-N-Out burger, animal style?
That's your mother.
Nice. So you got a lot of flavor going on there. A lot of big. You're going to need something big, rich, and tannic to cleanse the palate to go against all that beautiful, salty, fatty deliciousness, right? So nice big blend, a blended red, or perhaps the wine we just spoke of, Cabernet Sauvignon from Camus.
I would suggest, Mary Claire, that you get a Bota bag and sling it over your shoulder, and then go into the
Sideways, the movie Sideways.
Yeah.
He put it in and he was drinking a
go into the In-N-Out and have your Bota bag with you.
Here's a question: how would I go about getting some Yuengling beer from Pennsylvania here?
Do they still make Yuengling?
And that's a special order. So it
go to your liquor store.
Yeah, go to the liquor store. In fact, they may even have it pre-ordered into the state, meaning it'll have a SKU number already, an item number, making that special order easier. Just keep in mind you have to buy a minimum of a case. Typically with beers like that kind of a thing, I'd recommend buying 2 to 3 cases, so this way you have it on hand.
What is it? I don't know what it is.
As I recall, it's just beer.
It's just a beer. Yeah,
it's just beer.
The lager, if I recall correctly, a little thinner, a little lighter.
Yeah.
It's not an IPA or anything. It's on the other side.
It's a really old label, and it's nothing special, as I recall. I drank a bunch of it.
Yeah, it runs through the streets in PA for sure. When I lived in southern Jersey, that was a real popular beer.
I remember seeing the logo somewhere.
Yeah.
Do they still make Iron City?
I don't know.
Pour on the iron
from Pittsburgh.
Iron City, pour on the iron.
Well, now you're getting in my neighborhood in Erie County where we had Genesee. Molson was a staple. Labatt's. Those are all the beers that are in that area.
And then every year, I think it was the Iron City Brewery would do Old Frothing Schloss. The pale stale ale with the foam on the bottom.
The last time I went bowling with my dad, he said, I think I'll have a beer. And he said, why don't you give me a Bud Light? What'd you carry? And I said, oh, Dad, we can get you a better beer than a Bud Light. Got him some Cutthroat, and he just went, nah. He just wanted Bud Light.
Just wanted a beer. Okay.
That's right.
Just wanted a Bud Light.
Beers have certainly gotten serious over the years, and so it's fun to talk about some of those old ones.
Anyway, you've got a lot of events coming.
Yeah, this Sunday, Clearwater. Next week, we're at new one up at Roosters in Ogden. We're doing our Whiskey and History experience each month, featuring different local Utah spirits. A lot at Lifelong Learning. I'm doing Scotch and Irish whiskeys as well as a tequila mezcal tasting towards the end of the month. And Park City Wine Festival is coming up in April 11th. Get your tickets. They can be kind of spendy, but it's pretty awesome. So when you do buy your ticket, use the discount code Jimmy, Jimmy, for a 15% discount.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody asked me, can they use that discount code as something else? I'm like, no, you'll get charged more.
Oh, you know Jimmy?
Oh, well.
That's an extra 10%.
That's an extra couple bucks.
More.
Well, enjoy your weekend. It's a holiday weekend. You got St. Patty's Day. Be safe. There is non-alcoholic Guinness, to throw that out there. So Interplay, and it's pretty good. I had it the other day. But have some fun this weekend and be safe.
All right. Thank you, Jim.
You got it.
We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Jimmy Santangelo, the unusually successful person who is strikingly unorthodox, innovative, and avant-garde, who runs the Wine Academy of Utah.
All right.
WineAcademyofUtah.com.
Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.
All right. Traffic, Gina, please.
Crash south on I-15, 8th north in Orem, off to the right shoulder. We've got a crash eastbound I-80. This is in Summit County, milepost 146, right lane affected there. And a crash westbound I-80, milepost 49, off-ramp. That's out to Tooele. And whatever you're seeing, please share it with us. Text it in 33986.
Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. Fantastic Four trivia today, by the way. And what is our prize?
So this is tonight, so don't call and try to win if you can't go to 9 Inch Nails at the Delta Center tonight.
9 Inch Nails tickets for tonight. 877-602-9696. All you got to do is play Beat Gina after these messages and a song. Zero res.
If you spill some of this blueberry cocktail on your carpet, you probably need to call Zero Res.
Probably.
But But don't wait for a spill to happen. They're probably just dirty, just your regular living.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Spring cleaning is almost here. Don't wait. Start your spring cleaning early from the ground up with Zero Res carpet and air duct cleaning. And for you early birds, you can get 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $119, plus a free hallway cleaning. Carpets can collect all kinds of stuff. Dust, dirt, allergens, debris that we don't even want to talk about. You got pets, it's even worse. And those pets just aren't hard on your carpet. They're hard on your air ducts, too. They get dander and hair and stuff in there. Get it all cleaned out with Zero Res using their patented technology. Get your carpets dry in hours, not days. Safe for kids and pets. Don't forget 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $119 plus a free hallway cleaning. Schedule online at zerores.com. Spelled the same backwards or forwards. Zero Res is the right way to clean. So, in my house, my husband does all the cooking, and I do all the dishes. It's our dividing up the chores.
Except when I'm too tired.
No, I do them, but occasionally something falls down into the garbage disposal that shouldn't be there, like a
spoon, a bottle cap.
Spoon is sticking out, so it's got to be something that falls all the
bottle
way
cap.
down in, and you don't know it's there until you turn it on and you can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it goes.
A wine stopper.
Yeah. And I cannot stick my hand in there.
Because somebody's going to come along and flip the switch.
Well, and this is Stephen King's fault. So,
Well, that night you had him over for dinner.
So in the book Firestarter, and for some reason they have never put they've done a couple different Firestarter things.
Yeah.
This has never been on screen. So this is something that is in my mind just thanks to Stephen King's words. There's a part in the book where it's like there are characters that can do mind control stuff.
Yeah.
And in one scene, this character is doing mind control on this doctor, and he tells him to go home, put on his wife's underwear, and stick his arm in the garbage disposal and turn it on. And that's how he dies.
Well, you're already wearing your wife's underwear.
Well,
Yeah.
and it's a very, it's a very vivid image. Because why would anybody stick their hand in the garbage disposal and turn it on? Now, obviously, I'm not going to do that, but
No.
I can't get over because once you put your hand in there, you can't see your hand anymore. Like it is like a trust fall kind of thing. Putting your hand.
All right.
in.
What about?
So what do you do about it?
Yeah. What do you do? Or do you have someone else do it?
Well, I should call Joe and say, will you come
and put your hand in the garbage disposal,
the
honey.
thing out of the? But it is a genuine fear of like I don't think I can do it.
So what do you do?
But he wasn't around last night, so it happened last night, and I'm like, okay. My first thought was I'll just leave it and hope that next time he comes around and turns it on, he can hear that there's something in there and he'll get it out. But I was
and lose his hand.
I was a big girl.
Okay.
And I reached in and pulled it out.
And
it was a tab to like the top of that
Diet
thing.
Coke.
That thing.
All right.
That had to be a Diet Coke tab, as a matter of fact.
But I was very proud of myself because I've overcome. That is a huge fear of mine.
So does that mean now you will be able to reach into there if you need to in the future?
God, I just.
Does that mean that you'll you'll go on a cruise ship now? Does that mean that you'll go into the ocean now?
That's a leap.
Does that mean that you'll eat something that is homemade?
No.
See, and Sue points out what I was going to point out. You use tongs.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
I didn't think
You've got those toast tongs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That actually probably would work really well.
It would.
But am I the only person that thinks, even though I know I am not going to turn that on, that maybe maybe the thing
It
in
might
there
go
is
on accidentally.
Yeah, is like wedged, and that's what's
Yeah.
keeping it from moving. And as soon as you stick your hand in there, it'll start.
You're probably not the only person who thinks that, but I would like you to do me a favor, and take an hour. Well, take a whole day, and write out a list of your irrational fear. Take a month if you need to.
Somebody's saying we should do an X poll about irrational fears.
Sure.
I totally
Yeah.
agree with Gina. I cannot stick my hand in the garbage.
Now, if you're dying for that scene that you're talking about,
Yeah.
apparently it's in a Final Destination movie.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Gina, we can help you. Call us, Larson HVAC and Plumbing. Sean, will you come?
Yeah, come and get this tab out of my. I have an irrational fear, actually. It's weird. It's not a fear necessarily, but if I see a cup or something on the counter that I think is sitting too close to the counter, to the edge of the counter, or askew slightly, I'll just kind of push it back a little bit.
That just seems smart, though.
Well, no, because it's not. It's really not. It's not too close, but I feel like it is, and that's irrational. I look at my rational mind says, no, that's fine. It's not too close, but my irrational mind makes me push it back a little bit. Mm-hmm. I do that all the time with stuff.
That just seems smart to me. That, like, yeah, you don't want a glass to fall and shatter on the floor. And...
Do you have a drain strainer?
No.
It's the metal cup with the holes
No.
that goes over the garbage disposal.
Yeah, I
Okay,
should
get
have
one of those.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's the
that'd
first thing.
help.
Okay.
And also, you really shouldn't put food in the disposal.
No.
Not much. Yeah.
I shouldn't do any. Carrie, you and I did an ad about that 20 years ago. We were husband and wife. And I think I was getting mad because you were the dumb husband.
I was the dumb husband.
Hey, I'm just gonna put this down the garbage disposal.
What are you doing?
Oh, and that's the voice I did.
Yeah.
The dumb husband voice. Don't worry, honey, I can do that.
Well, maybe next time we have X poll, we'll do it on irrational fear.
Why do we have garbage disposals if you're? I used to put all kinds of stuff down there. Now I don't.
Well, we were sold a bill of goods as it turns out. We were told, yeah, you can grind up the food and it just goes right. No, it just clogs up everything.
It's just in case something.
First time I had a garbage disposal, this is what I did. We had artichokes for dinner. And, you have all those leaves. I put those leaves into the garbage disposal. And you know what happened? It ruined the garbage disposal.
Yep.
By the way, lots of people texting in that their worst fear is putting their hand
in the garbage
disposal. They said, if someone else is even in the house, it terrifies me. You're not alone.
It's not a problem for me. My hand's too fat to go in there.
Katie says that she dropped a shot glass in one.
Ooh.
And so she had to pull the glass shards out.
Again,
those strainers,
Yeah.
you need those, and you really shouldn't even have a garbage disposal.
And what are you doing drinking a Diet Coke over the sink?
Well, it probably just fell in. I don't know what happened.
You must have you were messing around with a Diet Coke over the sink.
Probably was.
Beat Gina is a game show sure to keep you at least distracted, if not actually entertained. But first this, I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola. You may never have seen my wife, Mrs. Ola, but I can honestly tell you... Well, ladies, I can promise you can keep your youthful attractiveness just as Mrs. Ola has. Every woman wants to be radiant in health and looks. The simple way to do that is to take Prozac regularly at bedtime, just as Mrs. Ola does. And there she is as the model for this advertising.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Prozac helps balance the chemistry that may be keeping you trapped in a cycle of emotional eating. By lifting the weight on your mind, we manage to lift the weight from your body. Talk to your doctor today about the happy pill that's helping thousands discover a lighter, brighter version of themselves.
Sure enough.
Because when you feel better, you live better.
Okay.
Talk to your doctor, the one who works in the office on the old highway just west of town.
Oh, that doctor.
That doctor. And now, here's a man who feels better and lives better than most of the rest of us. Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola, professional game show announcer.
Sorry.
Wow. Thank you. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be playing against Amy today. Amy, are you there?
I am.
All right, Amy, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game. If you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Let's do tails.
All right, see what happens there. It is tails.
Well, Amy, you're one step closer to winning these 9 Inch Nails tickets. Now, you can go tonight if you win, right?
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck
They'll
yeah.
be at the Delta Center tonight.
All right, Amy, because you won the coin toss, you will go first. The first question is for you to answer exclusively, multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If you get it correct, you get the point. If not, Gina has been paying attention, and she will answer the question correctly and steal your point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you has 3 points. Fantastic Four trivia, because it's Tim Story's birthday today, and he was a director of the new one. And But this is Fantastic Four in all shapes or forms.
Like comics, too?
Comics,
Okay.
the old
Everything.
movies.
All right.
So, first question for Amy. Amy, which character, along with Sue and Reed, formed Marvel Universe's first love triangle?
Ooh.
Was it 1, the Silver Surfer? Was it 2, Namor, the Submariner, King of Atlantis? Was it 3, Gorilla Man? Or 4, M11, the Killer Robot?
Number 1, Silver.
Silver Surfer? No, he's
sorry.
He's a little emotionally detached.
Gina?
And Namor is my kind of guy, so him.
All right. That's a point for Gina.
Those are all real Marvel characters, by the way.
Even the last two?
M11, the Killer Robot, and
Yeah.
Gorilla Man.
They're real?
Sure.
Okay.
Some of my favorites.
1-0, Gina's favor, and Gina controls the question.
Gina,
Yes.
who does Reed hire to join the team when the Thing temporarily loses his powers? Is it 1, Luke Cage? Is it 2, She-Hulk? Is it 3, Mr. Fish? Or 4, Asbestos Lady? All real.
You're gonna. I was gonna say you're gonna tell me they're all
Yeah.
real. Luke Cage.
Luke Cage is correct. Now, he
That's-
didn't last long, and so they went with She-Hulk later.
Oh, okay.
That's 2-0. Now we go to Amy.
Amy, here we go. Amy, in 2005, the Fantastic Four was the last Marvel movie to do what? Is it 1, acknowledge that Howard the Duck is canon, damn it? 2, feature a cameo by Irving Forbush. Is it 3, be released on VHS? Or 4, have a video game?
Number 2, the cameo.
Cameo by Irving Forbush? No. Terribly sorry. No.
Gina for the win.
I don't know.
Have a video game.
Oh.
No. Oh.
Be released on VHS.
Oh, all right.
VHS.
It's still 2-0, and Gina does control the question.
Gina?
Okay.
In the comics, who has the combined powers of the Fantastic Four?
The combined power.
Is it 1, Dr. Bong? Is it 2, the Hate Monger? Is it 3, Metamorpho? Or 4, the Super Skrull?
I don't know. The Super Skrull.
Super Skrull.
Well,
is
you
correct.
you win the game.
Phew.
All right, nicely done.
Nice.
But, I won. However, this concert's tonight, and we're not going to have another opportunity to give these 9 Inch Nails tickets away. So, actually, you'd be doing us a favor if you took these 9 Inch Nails tickets. Would that
That would be
all right?
awesome, guys.
Do you mind, Amy? Do you mind?
Would
Thank
Do
you.
us a solid and take these 9 Inch Nails
All right.
tickets.
Hang on the line, Amy.
I've got to get home. Mrs. Zola needs her prescription.
I'll bet. Headed out to the old highway, are you?
You're not good at that, are you,
No,
John?
I do the best I can.
Thank you. All right. Back of the throat. Get out of here, Johnny.
All right.
Big boy news and opinioendo now, brought to you by
Clark Planetarium presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park, an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
And don't forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Billy Joel's daughter, Alexa Ray, has shared some positive news about his health amid his battle with a rare brain disorder. Last May, the Uptown Girl singer, who is 76 years
He's
old.
not the piano man? I thought he was the piano man.
He announced that he was canceling, well, they'll use that again, I'm sure, later on in the story.
Yeah.
He was canceling all concerts after being diagnosed with normal pressure hydrocephalus.
My brain hurts!
That's him. On Thursday, his daughter shared that he's doing great in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter before hitting the stage later in the night to honor him with a performance at Carnegie Hall. He's doing physical therapy regularly, adding that Billy Joel has lost weight and he's on his diet. I'm proud of him. He's a trooper. He's resilient and committed to being healthy and proactive. He's a fighter, and he always has been a fighter, and talks in his documentary about how he's a fighter, and he likes to fight. And life is a fight, and he's a fighter. The Hitmaker is a father of three.
The Hitmaker, not the piano
Not
man.
the piano
Oh,
man.
I'm sure it's coming. It's got to be
Could have
coming.
been Big Shot. The Big Shot. That
Having welcomed his eldest daughter, Alexa Ray, during his marriage to ex-wife Christy Brinkley, the Uptown Girl, he's since expanded his brood with his current wife, Alexis Roderick, with the couple raising daughters Della Rose, who's 10, and Remy Ann, who is 8 years old. I'm just trying to see if there is any place where they refer to him as the piano man.
Then I don't know who it is if they don't do that.
I want to leave the story, but I can't. No, I don't.
No?
I don't see, as I'm trying to skim through it, that they actually don't.
They did it wrong then.
They apparently don't use the name the Piano Man. Well, here they refer to him again as the Uptown Girl singer. He's the Uptown Girl singer. He's a girl. He's not a girl singer. Anyway, he's apparently he's doing okay, but still not going to perform. Let's see. More tiny homes at the Other Side Village on Salt Lake City's west side opened Thursday afternoon, bringing the community closer to completion of its first phase. Outfitted with a small kitchen, a private bathroom, and separate living and sleeping spaces, the units now await their future residents at the community near Redwood Road and Indiana Avenue. Now someone who has experienced homelessness for over a year, some over 10 years, can have the dream of having these beautiful homes be their permanent home in this incredible village, in this incredible community, said Lisa Wright, executive director of the nonprofit Home Aid Utah.
You can see a picture of it at x96.com/live. They're nice.
Looks nice. The two new units built by Symphony Homes and donated or discounted labor and materials from subcontractors are the latest addition to the tiny home community for formerly homeless Utahns. Home Aid Utah helped connect Symphony with the Other Side Village and bring the units to life. In total, 56 homes on the property have been constructed. Those are in addition to a community center, administrative offices, and a pavilion with laundry and other amenities. 4 more units, 2 from Hamlet Homes and 2 from Perry Homes, are set to come online this spring. Those last 4 homes would mark the completion of the community's first phase of construction. Excuse me. Some notable bills that were passed or not passed by the Utah State Legislature, not passed. Governor Spencer Cox praised the recent legislative session as the best he's seen, citing more collaboration and work to iron out the specifics of bills. Top Republican lawmakers agreed, saying a cumulative effort helped the legislature arrive at the best policies. I appreciate the collaboration, the governor said. It doesn't mean we get everything we want. There are lots of bills that I don't love, but that doesn't mean I veto those bills. It means we worked together and tried to get them in a better place, and that happened more this session than in any other session. And although lawmakers introduced a record number of bills, the 540 bills they passed is fewer than each of the last three sessions. That decrease was seen as a positive sign for many, including Salt Lake City Mayor Erin Mendenhall. She said, I used to have a Costco card, and I'd buy really big quantities of things that I ended up not consuming all of, and I thought, well, is it really worth it for me to get all of this when I end up actually needing far less? So that's the analogy she's trying to draw to the number of bills that get passed. Maybe we don't need as many, and the fact that there are fewer this time, maybe that's a really good thing.
I always use all the toilet paper, though. That doesn't go bad.
Yeah, I mostly use everything that we buy at Costco, whatever quantities. Because
we don't buy like lots of fresh food there.
No, but frozen foods and and canned and bottled things. Large vegetation fire broken out near Interstate 15 in Springville Thursday afternoon, prompting a heavy response from fire crews. Officials confirmed that the Miracle Fire began in a marshy area near milepost 261 on I-15.
It's a miracle if it was a marshy area.
With smoke impacting nearby traffic. It always bugs me that they will say that they name a fire. Well, that's fine, but generally they never explain why they named it that.
I mean, it's usually named that because that's the first place it was reported.
Yeah, but But what does Miracle Fire mean? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Why is that area called Miracle? Huh. Let's see. A high-ranking retired U.S. Major General who once commanded a base long associated with UFO lore has gone missing for nearly 2 weeks, and authorities are appealing to the public to find him or for help finding him, according to the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office in New Mexico. Retired Air Force General Major General William Neal McCasland, 68 years old, left his Albuquerque home on foot on February 27th and has not been seen since. His phone, his prescription glasses, and wearable devices were left behind at the house. The sheriff's office says he probably has a .38 caliber revolver with him and his wallet, because those were not in the house. Investigators, they just don't know where they've searched and searched. They had drones, and so of course now people are drawing speculating because he worked at the base where there was always these UFO rumors, and he had retired, and as a retired person, he then said he was on a committee talking about
He was kind of a cuckoo UFO guy.
Well, a little bit. I mean, he was advising a group of people who believe strongly that the government is keeping things from us about UFOs.
Like I said,
Facebook says it's true.
Back to the fire, Bill. Correction.
Yeah.
Utah Fire initially reported the name of the fire as the Miracle Fire. Mm-hmm. They have later corrected that it's the Mill Race Fire, and this fire was started near Mill Race Pond in Taylorsville. That is why it is called the Mill Race Fire.
I wonder why it was initially called Miracle.
Well, it probably auto-corrected would be my guess.
Let's see, how much time do we have here?
Oh, you got a couple of minutes.
Let's do this great story. He's not been seen publicly for nearly a decade after allegedly going on a week-long bloody crime spree across Los Angeles, which left two actors with life-changing injuries. But this week, Redmond O'Neill, the only son of legendary actors Ryan O'Neill and Farrah Fawcett, finally appeared in court after his May 2018 arrest, having been deemed mentally competent finally to face trial. The 41-year-old looked much heavier set than when he was detained 8 years ago, when he was gaunt, thin, and in the throes of drug addiction. He also had new devil horns tattooed on his forehead.
Oh, good.
Adding to a pre-existing face tattoo with numbers meaning that he's a danger to others. New ink on his left hand also read, F Life. At his
Many troubles, Redmond.
At his preliminary hearing on Tuesday at a Los Angeles court, the judge heard graphic details of how O'Neill allegedly attacked a gay actor at random, smashing him in the face with a glass bottle, beating him up. The actor required facial reconstruction surgery and says, I can't get work anymore. O'Neill is also accused of stabbing another actor in the head and other parts of his body at least 5 times, causing traumatic brain injury. He testified he now has epilepsy because of those injuries. Redmond is facing 1 count of felony attempted murder, 3 counts of assault with a deadly weapon, and second-degree robbery. I guess he wanted to make sure that he looked right for a jury.
So get the devil horns.
Get the devil horns
Yeah.
tattooed on your head.
All right. Sports, weather, traffic.
The Utah Mammoth lost to Chicago Blackhawks yesterday 3-2. They will have Tusks up tomorrow against the Penguins at 7 o'clock. Utah Jazz will be losing in Portland tonight at 8 p.m. RSL, let's see, they play Austin tomorrow at 7:30. And college basketball, BYU Cougars lost to the Houston Cougars 73-66. Utah State, they're ranked number 1 for a reason, and they beat UNLV 80-60 yesterday. They play Nevada today at 7:30. And the number 1 ranked UVU Wolverines, they play today at 7 o'clock against number 4 ranked Texas Arlington Mavericks. That's your sports. Weather. So sunny and warm today, could be close to 70 for a high. Then the little cold front comes in Saturday into Saturday night. About a 50% chance of showers, actually, Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. Much colder Sunday, 46 for a high, but we warm up like 10 degrees a day. So 46 Sunday, 60 Monday, 71 Tuesday, and we are flirting with 80, it looks like, on Wednesday. Traffic. We have a crash southbound I-15 8th North in Orem. And let me see if anything else has happened. No, that's the most recent thing. I'll check our message stream. Looks like nobody sent anything in there. But if you see something, please say something. Text it to us, 33986.
Thank you very much. We got the Boner Recap game coming up just after 9 o'clock. Stand by for that.
Listen to
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
I'm just still, again, I'm surprised that that one won.
Yeah.
Because the baby goat was egregious, and it was a cute goat.
It pulls at the heartstrings, but number 1 he's a monster.
Goats are adorable. I like watching videos of the little baby goats in pajamas jumping around.
Yeah.
But don't look at their eyes too closely.
They go crosswise.
They got creepy eyes.
That's why people think they're satanic.
Yes.
I was walking through my neighborhood once. Oh, this has been several years ago now, and for some reason, somebody had 2 baby goats in their front yard, and we stopped and kind of played with them. And what they liked to do the most was butt you.
Oh yeah,
they with their heads. They were all into that. And I mean, these were just little, by the size of a dog.
Oh yeah,
little baby goats. They were cute as hell. But would you knock it off? Jeez.
Oh, they don't stop at all. Me and my wife were visiting her parents in Vernal recently, and they had some friends who recently had baby goats, which are just kids, right? And
Well, that's what they call them.
Yeah,
yes.
they were doing the same thing. They were they didn't go above my knee, but they just kept running into my shin. They were nipping on every little edge of my clothes, and they're adorable as hell, though.
Now, I've never been around fainting goats. But a salesperson who used to work with us, Pam, had fainting goats.
She had some.
And she lives up in the Park City area, and I never got to see them. But, they actually, when if you make a noise or come at them, they faint.
Or say a swear.
Maybe if you use.
Oh, that's different. That's a pearl clutching goat. That's a different one.
yeah.
That's mostly
Gotcha.
the legislature.
The outrage goat.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think that's just so interesting that they've, and I guess it's a response of they like playing dead. Well, you won't do anything to me if I play dead.
Oh, so they're not actually fainting.
They are kind of.
They're feigning the fainting.
Well, no. They actually do kind of black out.
Go to YouTube and
Okay.
look up fainting goats, and you'll see what we're talking
It's
about.
very odd.
I'll spend the rest of the show doing this.
And I don't think they get very big, do they? Aren't they?
I don't think so. I think they're small. Yeah. They're a smaller breed of goat.
Yeah, but goats, they do have creepy eyes.
Yeah.
Very creepy.
It's the eyes.
And they can be pretty nasty too. Pretty mean.
Oh, they can be mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at a best of fainting goats compilation.
Oh, it's wonderful,
of course.
isn't it?
Mashup.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat room just put a GIF of one in there now. There's
okay.
a big goat scaring a small herd of the little goats.
Oh.
And the little goats, most of them just drop.
Oh, I
so
see.
funny.
I see. It's the little brother tactic where you lay down on the ground and you're like, you won't hit me if I'm here.
Boom. They do. They just drop. Boom. It's quite amusing.
Evil eyes, though.
And I think Pam said it's really not nice to.
No.
You can make them do it, but you shouldn't.
Julie says their muscles seize up.
So
I guess they get so scared they just go.
That one looks pretty stiff when he falls down.
Their legs are stiff and their back is arched, like they can't move, obviously. But
pearl clutching goats are part of Nanny Nation.
Ah, there you go.
Nanny goats.
I got it.
See.
That's pretty good.
Thank you, Texter.
That's good.
All right, 8:46 right now.
Cindy Crawford.
I know her. She's Mrs. Gerber.
Yeah, 60-year-old supermodel.
That's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Well, she's getting roasted over her morning routine.
Well, she shouldn't have shared it, I suppose.
Well, what?
This is what Instagram is for.
Is that so? She just shared it to share it.
Here's my day.
To show off.
Cindy Crawford's morning rituals are not for the faint-hearted.
Okay.
60-year-old supermodel has stunned her followers by revealing her 2.5-hour routine.
What?
Which includes a 6 a.m. wake-up before putting on her Bible app, to listen to while she's getting ready.
Listen to Bible verses.
And doing a dry brush within the first 5 minutes of getting out of bed. So your alarm goes off. Immediately put the Bible app on. Do you guys know what a dry brush is?
Not really.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
It's just a brush.
It's a stiff brush that should run over your skin.
Oh, on your skin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I actually have one.
Oh, okay.
You do a dry brush?
Not occasionally.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it feels good for one thing. It
Oh.
stimulates your skin, and it makes it just feels good.
So far, Bill is sharing part of a morning routine.
It
with
takes
Cindy
off.
Crawford.
That and the Bible app, of course. It takes off all the dead skin.
Crawford, who gained popularity in the 80s and 90s for her modeling career as well as her workout videos, also uses a gua sha on her face. Now, do you know what that is?
No.
It's like a little, they're either plastic or metal.
Metal, usually.
And it's supposed to help lymphatic drainage
I still don't
in
know
your
what
face.
it is.
You drag it across your skin, like under your eyes and on your along your jawline.
I've had that done to me.
It's like kidney shaped. It's like flat metal.
Yeah.
And
I think when I had a facial one time, they did that.
She does that, but she does that every morning.
Mm-hmm.
Then at 6:45, she sits on a beamer mat intended to help with muscle recovery.
Uh-huh.
You know what that is?
Yeah, it has some sort of radio wave kind of, and you can adjust it to various levels, and it's supposed to.
And while she does that,
it's nonsense.
She puts a red light hat on, which is supposed to be good for your hair, and a red light mask. So picture her mask.
Wow.
Red
I don't
on
want
the mat, which is
I don't want to.
no.
No, I don't want to.
Then after she's done that,
Yeah.
this is every morning.
Yeah. Well, she's got the time.
She has a shot of apple cider vinegar at 7 a.m.
Oh, boy.
I tried doing that for a while just to see if it would make some
Again,
difference.
you are more on board with Cindy Crawford's morning routine than me.
Yeah, probably.
So, shot of apple cider vinegar and then a walk through the grass for grounding because you get walking barefoot in the grass is good for you. And then she goes
Does
and gets
she graze? Well, she's
and then she goes and gets in her jacuzzi.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I would if I had one.
Then she gets dressed for a workout and makes a coffee with collagen powder in it.
Yeah.
Which sounds awful. Then she checks her emails. Then she goes to the gym and does...
the collagen powder doesn't taste like anything.
No?
No.
So you do that too. Again, Bill has done these things.
Wow. A little bit of it.
I would think you'd look more like Cindy Crawford.
I
if
think
you're
I'd look a
doing-
hell of a lot better than I do now.
Well, he does have the mole.
He does have the mole. She goes.
I wish.
She goes to the gym for stretching, Pilates,
Yeah.
Okay.
jumping on a trampoline, and hanging.
Yeah.
Like-
you put and those gravity boots. You hang upside down for a little while.
Yeah. And then everybody else comments
Bats
on her.
do that.
Yeah. On her posts were things like, I will never understand why someone who doesn't have to wake up at 6 a.m. and has nothing else to do other than get beautified for the day. Why get up at 6?
That's what the chat room was saying is why can't she just sleep in occasionally?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's. I don't see anything wrong with what she's doing.
Oh, I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. It's just it's stunning to me that this is what she does every morning.
She's got something that we don't have. That's called discipline.
I thought you were going to say time and money.
Well, there's that too.
That's what you were going to say.
Well, and Rob points out, I'm guessing she isn't drinking or shilling nearly as much Pepsi as she did in the 80s.
That's true. She's not getting up in the morning and having a Pepsi.
No.
But do you have a morning routine? Like every day I do this exact same thing in this exact order?
Pretty close.
Mhm.
Pretty close.
Like what? Give me an example.
Well, just read Cindy Crawford again.
Well, you have identified with some of these things.
No, I mean, I get it. So in the mornings that I don't shower, I make sure that I wash my face with Cetaphil soap.
Okay.
And make sure that my hands are wet from that, and I run that through my hair, so that it just gives my hair a little, refresher.
Mm-hmm.
And then I brush my teeth, freshen up my deodorant, and use an eye goo,
Eye cream?
eye cream under my eyes. And
Oh, you
on the
have
eyelid.
product.
Yeah.
You do a little product.
And then the days I wash my hair, I use a styling gel in my hair.
So do you only shower like
Every other day, maybe. It depends. I mean, like this morning, I thought, so I didn't wash my hair this morning, but I did hop into the shower for 2 minutes.
Carrie, what about you?
Well, I walk every morning.
Oh, like on a treadmill?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know you did that.
Yeah. And 2 containers of water to make sure I get the
You're
hydration
hydrated?
going.
What does that mean, 2 containers?
I have
Like
these little containers.
glasses?
No.
Like a water bottle?
I would have said glasses. if
How
they
much?
were glasses.
What I'm trying to figure out is how much
They're
water
10
that is.
ounces each.
Okay.
Then I got this exfoliating glove.
Oh.
That I use in the shower with my special face wash.
Yeah.
I shower every morning. Bill's every other day. I shower every morning, and then that's when the product comes in after I get out of the shower. You get the puffy eye stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's crease stuff. Takes care of the creases.
Oh, you got 2 eye things.
And then there's there's a cream, like a moisturizing cream. So that's 3.
With does it have sunscreen in it?
No, then I add.
Then
I do the sunscreen.
This is way too much.
Because there's a sunscreen for my face, and then there's a sunscreen, a different one for my neck. And throat area.
You should do your hands too.
And I do the hands with lotion every day. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I probably shower every day. It alternates between morning and then like late afternoon.
I'll do it if I do a before bed shower, which I like sometimes. Then I won't. Then sometimes I'll skip the morning one, but usually morning shower. But I only wash my hair twice a week.
Twice a week.
There's a very set schedule for that.
Yeah, I can't wait that long. I have to, like every other day, I have to wash.
Now I'm being told not to use the exfoliating glove on my face. It's too rough. I'm supposed to be using it all over my body.
Yeah, that's. See, I have an exfoliator that I use on my body, but not on my face.
And let's see. Ed Brass says, I find that steel wool has the same effect.
Yeah, that's true.
And much less expensive.
Or a really fine grit sandpaper works well.
See, I have an exfoliating face wash. Like it's actually
it's got stuff in it?
A little
salt.
Usually. No, it's a chemical one. It's like a
okay.
It's
like
not
an
a salt.
acid.
It's not a salt scrub.
No, those aren't good for your face. They're supposed to be. You can use the acids on your face.
You can put acid on your face.
Sure, that's
but
okay.
don't put any salt on your face.
No, because it's too harsh.
Okay. Acid is fine.
Acid is good. Acid is good.
Well, you ought to try the whatever what does she call it? The scraping the
GUA?
The skin.
Dry brushing.
Yeah, dry brushing.
I just think
it feels great.
I don't know.
It stimulates the skin.
I have my coffee scrub in the shower that I do, but that's my exfoliating in there.
Coffee scrub?
Yeah. It's coffee grounds and sugar and avocado oil.
You make it yourself?
No. My friend Sherry does it. I've brought it in before. I've given it.
I think. Oh, that's right. And I thought I didn't know what it was, and I ate it.
Yeah, you could probably eat it.
All right, traffic, please, Gina.
Crash southbound I-15, 8th North in Orem, off to the right shoulder. That came in about 45 minutes ago, and that's the most recent thing that UDOT's reported. Let's see. Now people are sending in their morning routines. X-Poll idea, what's your morning routine? Yeah, we could do that. And somebody says part of their morning routine is to get up and listen to the Radio from Hell show. You can text us in that kind of thing, too, if you like, 33986. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fans rejoice. Cowabunga dudes, the heroes in the half shell are coming to Magic the Gathering with cards featuring Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, Donatello, and their friends and villains, available in-store at Haster Games today.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break. We will be back after these messages with the Boner Recap game. Pretty easy to win the prize. You just call in and tell us who won the Boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, you could probably guess. But go ahead and cheat. Check your work at x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, March 13, 2026. Click on there. The answer will be revealed. Tell us what that is, and you'll win
a Radio from Hell chicken bucket, which has a mug, a T-shirt, a tote bag, a tiny plastic chicken. Do not eat it or put it in your nose. And 2 tickets to Broovies. So you do have to be 21 to win this bucket.
All right. You get those Broovies tickets and the chicken bucket at 877-602-9696. You just got to tell us who won the Boner this morning. That's pretty easy. KXRK Provo. Ladies and gentlemen, direct from the haunted house near you, he's the guy who chased you out at the end. He wears,
I was scared.
He wears the hockey mask and threatens you with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
He is Chainsaw Guy.
Yeah. How are you? You're the little girl who wet her pants last time, aren't you?
You scare me every time, Chainsaw Guy.
Chainsaw Guy, it's good to see you. Of course, a lot of people know you as the guy who chases you out at the end of the haunted house with the chainsaw.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
And you've been very busy.
Yes, very busy. This is my big night.
But a lot of people don't know that Chainsaw Guy is also a very sensitive man, especially in the ways of love and relationships.
Thank you. And I am a licensed sex therapist.
Now, when
sex therapist,
when you are when you're doing your sessions, do you wear the mask? Or do you take it off ever?
The mask never comes off. I do change the jumpsuit occasionally. You like the new one?
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, well, it's a. I thought it was time for a new set of overalls, and so I got the bright orange like a prison inmate.
That's very nice.
Yeah,
it adds to the menace.
Thank you.
All right, Chainsaw Guy, we have. I believe we indulge her every year. Chainsaw Guy, we have on the line. Tim, Tim is on the line, who's desperately in need of some of your love advice. Tim, go ahead and tell Chainsaw Guy exactly what's going on and ask your question when you're finished.
Sure, Chainsaw Guy. Well, my question is, I'm in a relationship with a girl named Audrey right now, and everything's going swimmingly with her. She's great. The problem is with her mother. Her whole family is all LDS and very LDS, and I'm very not LDS.
Yes.
Her mother naturally has a problem with that.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to know, Chainsaw Guy, what should I do?
Well, Tim, I think I think, and I don't think it is, my first is I don't think, and I something. I had this in a gym, and then mother and daughter, they can take both of their outfits, but you send those forever. For a lot of nuts on the turn and a curry on top, and I take the person over, and it's going to and then I end up doing both.
So there you go, Tim.
Thank you very much.
I left out the part where, Chainsaw Guy has his chainsaw with him. It's all a key.
It's a pulling.
Part of the, it's a pulling. Yes, it is a pulling.
I'll
Catherine.
get rid of a Hector.
I don't blame you. Catherine, Chainsaw Guy is here. What is your question?
All right. I'm curious because I've been dating this guy a couple weeks.
Are you bi-curious?
Are you bi-curious is what he's asking?
That's what I said. Are you bi-curious?
No. I'm just curious because he keeps on saying that he wants to just love me to pieces.
Oh.
And I just don't know if I should let him do that because it kind of creeps me out.
Well.
So, Chainsaw Guy, what should Catherine do?
Well, Catherine, all you do is, first to the Lord, is to get a refrigerated truck, and then you do it in the thing. And then, the second on the line, piece by piece, all the way, and then you turn, and then I kind of get a little bit, and then around, and then you just walk him, and then you will for them, and then he can live more of you in more places.
There you go, Catherine. I hope that helped. Are we done, Gina?
One more.
I'm always up, although I'm very busy. I've got
he does have to go and sharpen the chainsaw
Just
blade.
one more. Just one more.
All right.
What do you mean? It's not a chainsaw blade. It's a chain, you idiot.
Yeah. Brittany.
Hello.
Hi, Brittany.
Chainsaw Guy is here. What is your... tell us about your situation and then ask Chainsaw Guy what to do.
I have this friend that we've been friends for a long time, and I have a crush on him, and I just met his new girlfriend, and he wants me to honestly tell him what I think of her, and I can't stand her, and I want to tell him how I feel, but I just don't know. Chainsaw Man, what should I do?
Well, and I just Catherine, Brittany, what are you doing? I think I know. And then go first. So you get her girlfriend, and then you go to him. You really have a partner. So what you need to do is try about to hear what you think about identical, and then I think I will now go and talk to Martin. And then if you think I don't like her, and then you want to and then I think the power of the end up in a three-way.
So there you go.
Thank you.
Brittany, Thank you.
No, thank you.
Can I go now? I've got a lot of people to scare.
Yes, thank you very much.
Sure.
Chainsaw Guy.
Are they performing now?
All right, yes. All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Chainsaw Guy. It's just amazing he makes time on Halloween.
Look at that. He's out the door. Look at that.
There he goes.
Here he goes. Orange jumpsuit, his pulling chainsaw. There he
Hockey
goes.
mask.
For another year, gone.
Glad he got rid of the Husqvarna.
Yeah.
It's not as scary as a pulling because they're higher pitched.
Yeah. I remember when he started, all he could afford was an eager beaver.
Says he's not going to school today in Roy.
Bueller.
In Roy.
In Roy. Why would you go to school in Roy? Why would you?
Do they have schools in Roy?
Sure, they do. You wouldn't want to go
No,
there.
they closed them.
All of them.
Yeah, they closed all the schools in Roy.
They were too woke.
They've shut them down. So they sent all the kids to work out in the fields.
The field. There aren't fields in Roy anymore.
No.
I
remember when Roy used to be all
Listen,
I do too.
The children yearn for the mines, okay?
Bueller.
Thank you.
Bueller.
I went back to my hometown.
Didn't recognize
and
it.
didn't recognize it. My city was gone.
Bueller.
All right, well, let's do the boner recap, shall we, before we get too far afield here?
Okay.
We have somebody who'd like to do that.
Looks like Boris is on the line.
Boris, is that true?
Yeah.
That's really your name, Boris?
That's really my name, Bill.
Don't really run into many Borises, do we?
No, you don't.
Do you have any idea why your folks named you Boris?
Yeah, we're big Bullwinkle
Yeah,
fans.
my parents they're actually Polish. They immigrated from Poland, and even though Boris is a Russian name, they kind of just went with the Slavic vibe on that one.
Yeah, what's your dad's name?
Stefan.
Stefan. And your mom?
My mom's name is Mira, or Miroslava.
That's
Cool.
lovely. That's nice. You have brothers and sisters? They all have
Bill
Slavic
wants
names?
to know everybody in the family.
Yeah, well, my sister, I got 3 younger sisters.
Mm-hmm.
The oldest of the bunch, her name is Stephanie, after my dad.
Okay.
And then my 2 younger sisters, they're twins, Marina and Andrea.
Lovely. I like it. Well,
thank you.
Boris, what we're going to do here is the boner recap. And if you tell me who won the boner voting today, you will win the prize, which is...
The Radio from Hell chicken bucket with a T-shirt, mug, tote bag, tiny plastic chicken, and 2 tickets to Broovies. Craving movies and craft beers? Broovies Cinema Pub, 677 South 2nd West, serves great food, drinks, first-run movies, all from your seat. Must be 21 or above with ID. Mention X96 for 2-for-1 admission. Visit broovies.com for more.
So, Boris, if you win this prize, you'll win it. The chicken bucket, it makes, once you take all the prizes out of it, it makes a really cool looking hat. If you would just put that on your head and take a picture and send it to us, radiofromhell@x96.com. We'd love to see it, okay?
Okay, I will do that.
All right. Let's see now. Boner candidate number 1 was Gossen Himmel war a Dummkopf, the German tourist trying to sue a taco place in New York for $100,000. This guy argued that his northern European tongue suffered nonstop pain from too spicy salsa. They threw the lawsuit out. Boner candidate number 2. No, really, I'm a dentist. This is a New Jersey woman who's been arrested for performing dental work without a license after she attempted a root canal on a man's teeth but couldn't finish the job. She sent him home after drilling on his teeth for a few minutes. Said, come back later. He came back and she said, I can't really do this. I can't. Here's a list of dentists in the area that could do it. And the guy said, well, I'd like my deposit back. And she said, well, no. And so, of course, he went to the police, and there you go. And then there was boner candidate number 3. Everyone was helpful and kind except for the asshat who stole Dave's phone. Dave's friend Chelsea sent us this message, I think last night. Dave the Flower Guy's phone was stolen. Chelsea says, I keep his location on my phone, so we did a little sleuthing. We located it at the Smiths. They're on 5th East in the Sell Your Phone machine. We could actually hear it ringing inside when we called it. After several calls to the machine company and the police, we're all back at Smith's now, and we're getting the phone out. Big thanks to Louie, the Smith's security guard. Everybody was so helpful and kind. So that was boner candidate number 3, whoever stole Dave's phone. And the winner was, Boris?
Boner candidate number 3.
Yeah.
Much deserved.
Stealing Dave the Flower Guy's phone.
Leave Dave alone.
All right, Boris. Yeah, Jesus, right. Boner candidate number 3 was the winner. Boris, you're a winner. And thanks for playing along with us.
Awesome.
And, yeah, good. And Katie will chat with you for a second and tell you how to get your chicken bucket.
Thank you.
And thanks for listening to the show, too, Boris. We do appreciate it.
Yes. It's the only Boris I've ever known.
Boris Badenoff.
Yes.
Oh, we didn't hear him in there.
No. Moose and squirrel. No, I can't recall ever meeting a Boris. I do.
Never met a Boris. No.
I do. There's an actor. So there was an actor named John MacGyver.
Mm-hmm.
You probably have seen. You might know who he is, Carrie. You've seen, he died of, but his son is also an actor,
Mm-hmm.
and he named his son Boris.
Boris
MacGyver.
What about Boris Karloff?
Yeah, Boris Karloff.
Boris Becker.
Oh yeah, the tennis player.
Those are the Borises I know.
Bobby Boris Pickett.
Oh yeah. The smoke that cigarette. That guy.
Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to mind when.
Oh, the Monster Mash. But he also did smoke that cigarette.
You went deep.
Yeah, I like the deep cuts from Bobby Boris Pickett.
If you're going to be playing Bobby Boris Pickett, by golly.
Dig your own grave.
When you get to my... What? Tell them Boris sent you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Jason Alexander was Boris.
Oh, in
which movie?
in the
is it?
live,
There was a live action one. Jason Alexander was Boris Badnov. I'm trying to tell.
Oh, I never saw that. I heard it was just awful.
There were a couple of them actually, where
Boris and Natasha.
because De Niro did it once, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, he was fearless leader.
Oh, he
in
was
that
fearless
movie.
leader.
He was fearless
That's it.
leader.
Okay. That's
And who is that?
Sally Kellerman.
Yeah.
Sally Kellerman was Natasha.
Natasha.
No, it's not.
No,
Jason
Renee Russo.
Alexander. No. Boris and Natasha movie was Sally Kellerman and Dave Thomas. Not.
Well, then I've got a picture here of Jason Alexander as Boris with Renee Russo as Natasha.
Oh, what was that?
And Brendan Fraser was Dudley Do-Right, but I think that's a different movie.
And what the hell is Dudley Do-Right doing in a Boris and Natasha movie?
Well, isn't he there to fight Boris and Natasha?
I don't think he.
It's like
they
a
ever,
team up, like
I don't
the
think-
Avengers.
I don't think they ever interacted in the cartoon.
Rocky and Bullwinkle and Dudley Do-Right teaming up against The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle from 2000.
Okay, who's in that? Let's see. Oh, there's an IMDb.
There's an
Boris
IMDb.
Badenoff and Natasha Fatale, frequently appearing as antagonists in various segments, including Dudley Do-Right.
Oh, so was it Dudley Do-Right?
Yeah. So in that movie.
Interesting. All right.
See where we can go. We can fart around at any time in the show.
Well,
like
where's
that.
my live action Hong Kong Phooey?
I don't think that was ever under consideration.
Carrie's been demanding it for years.
Where is my Hong Kong Phooey movie? All right. We will take a short break. We'll be back after these with some big boy news and innuendos. Stand by for all of that. Let's see. Oh, yes, we got to tell you about Utah Advocates right now.
The Advocates are a personal injury law firm, and they do a really bang-up job.
They're local. They're
Yeah.
here. When you call them and say, I got in an accident on the corner of State and Main, they're going to say, those two streets don't intersect.
They don't say, hold, please. So the Advocates they want to help you if you've been injured in an accident. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a car accident. It can be, they also handle things like dog bites and things like that.
Slip and fall.
Slip and fall accidents. But you call them, 801-355-5550, and if they determine that you have a case, they'll be able to do that on the phone probably. You don't pay them any money for the call, or as they represent you, they just get you a settlement from the insurance companies, and then they take a portion of that. So the Advocates, they do a great job. They've done work for Katie and other people in this building, and they can do a good job for you. 801-355-5550 or UtahAdvocates.com.
Driving into work, and I was listening to my dad's station, and I heard him recording a commercial, and he was doing a mic check. And here's how he would do his mic check. On the radio.
All over the air.
So in honor of my dad, that is my mic check here for not saying.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm all full of olive juice.
Have you been drinking the olive juice? You're not supposed to.
You can. He's been drinking it out of the bottle.
I think it might help my cold. But
The
by the
olive
way,
juice, really?
if people have noticed I sound funny, I have a little cold. It is not COVID.
And I'll tell you, if I catch a cold because you're being here, I'm going to be very unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
hasn't the rule been since COVID? You really should even stay home if you have a cold.
But I feel bad because I was just gone for.
You could have worked from home.
You got the gear. It's all right. People are placing bets that you're going to call in Monday, though.
No. I'm fine. I'm fine. So fine.
I hope I don't have to call in Monday.
You're fine. We're all fine.
Colds are very contagious.
Yeah.
And we're here in a room.
I felt bad about not coming in.
How much worse will you feel when Carrie or I or both of us get sick?
I'll be fine.
I'm not going to get sick. I've gotten crazy about washing my hands to the point where it's almost obsessive. But I haven't gotten sick.
But you're breathing the air in here.
Here, I'll open the door.
It's not going to help because now Bill Riley is going to get his ice and. Oh no, that's at 8:00. Sorry.
Yeah, it's past. Oh,
it's
past. Yeah.
But this is 9:00 now when people start to file in.
When person starts to
when
file.
person
When a person starts to file.
One person file
Yeah,
in?
a person files in
A
to
person.
work. Hey, look, a person's working here. We've been really lucky with
persons?
Interns, though.
We really have.
I credit Katie for finding the good ones.
I mean, what the hell? I mean, Dawson even came back for a second round.
Yeah.
That's
we
really
didn't
weird.
beat him up enough the first time.
I appreciate the help because they find the questions for Beat Gina, and then I mutilate them.
I really almost don't know what they do because they work just behind the scenes, and Katie takes care of it.
I stay out of it.
They
That's
edit things. They post
yeah.
things. They
But
answer
all
phones.
of the stuff that I've been exposed to, when I do notice what they do fabulous work.
I do know that not one of them has gotten me coffee.
Not one.
That's not their job.
Which is very irritating. Well, I know it's not their job, but they could have offered.
They are busy.
All right.
The reason you don't see them is they're busy.
I'll go get my own coffee.
Oh, there's somebody's getting
Somebody's
ice.
running to get me
That's Bill
coffee.
Riley. He's an hour late. You're an hour late getting ice. All right.
Driving into work, and I was listening.
All right, 9:20. Time now for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by...
Life is too short for low spirits. Raise yours at Mountain Meadery, 822 East Main Street in Grantsville. Handcrafted honey wine, smooth flavor, sweet memories waiting to happen.
Mead. And don't forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
All right, I looked up Boris and Natasha, the movie,
Mm-hmm.
so there's got to be another one.
Yeah,
So
there's a couple of them.
So this is
apparently.
Dave Thomas as Boris, Sally Kellerman as Natasha, Andrea Martin is Agent Squirrel.
Yeah, no, so the one
Christopher Neame is Fearless Leader.
the Dudley Do Right movie starring Brendan Fraser had Boris and Natasha in it. That's the one that Jason
That's the one.
Alexander.
Okay.
And is that
Yeah.
the one that De Niro is Fearless Leader? That must be the one. All right.
Glad we cleared that up.
Well, it needed clearing up. AMC Theaters back with another novelty popcorn bucket.
Yep.
Just in time for the premiere of The Devil Wears Prada 2. In a social media post shared on Thursday, the movie chain announced that it would be selling some runway-worthy items ahead of the premiere of the Meryl Streep Anne Hathaway-led film. AMC will sell a red, top-handled popcorn bucket shaped like a purse, featuring a chain with a tag of the film's name and a gold charm in the shape of a shoe.
This is the perfect vehicle for popcorn.
Yeah. The chain also offers dark 3D glasses with the same logo on the arms. Get access to the highly anticipated high-fashion sequel and runway-worthy exclusives, the chain wrote on Instagram. And it looks, it does look like a perfect receptacle for popcorn. Let's see, Dakota Johnson. She's not rushing into any new romantic relationships.
Well, good for her.
So nobody get your hopes up, okay? 9 months after People confirmed that she and Chris Martin from Coldplay had ended their on and off relationship, a source close to Dakota Johnson tells People that the materialist star is playing the field at the moment when it comes to dating. So maybe you can get your hopes up.
Sure, if
You're
she's
gonna play
playing the field,
maybe you got a shot.
If you're in the field,
sure. Don't go to Roy though; there are no fields there. Johnson was seen spending time with singer-songwriter role model Tucker Pillsbury. He goes by role.
He goes by role model.
Yeah.
All right. In January and December and January, multiple sources confirmed to People. This is way too much information about this. Let's move on. Don't need all that. Jack Osborne and his wife, Ari, I guess is how you would say it, A-R-E-E, Ari or Ari, have welcomed a new baby girl into the family.
welcome
And they named her Ozzy.
after Dad.
Yeah, Ozzy Matilda Osborne.
They'll probably call her Matilda, don't you think?
Why?
I don't know.
I think you call her Ozzy.
Call her Ozzy?
Yeah.
I'll never meet her. I don't care.
How do you know that, Carrie? You don't know you'll never
I'm
meet her.
pretty damn sure.
Let's see. And so the 2026 Academy Awards will serve as a festive backdrop for an array of high-profile reunions. We have a huge reunion happening Oscars executive producer Raj Kapoor said on Wednesday. There's been rumors of what that is, and we're very excited to announce that we have a Bridesmaid reunion.
Oh.
It's going to be very special. Bridesmaid, which was in 2011, which premiered in 2011, co-starred Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy, Ellie Kemperer, and
Maya Rudolph.
Rose Byrne as Maya Rudolph's bridal party in a raucous prenuptial romp.
It'll be fun to see them together.
Byrne is also nominated for an Oscar, of course, for her role in If I Had Legs, I Would Kick You.
That is not a comedy.
The Bridesmaid.
It's not funny. It's really depressing.
Well, I didn't. Who said it was a comedy?
It was nominated in the Golden Globes in the comedy
Oh.
section, which I
Well, they do that kind of
Don't
thing all the
get.
time. They do that, because that's to make
It
room
has a better
for,
chance
to make
for-
room for things
yeah.
or give things a better chance.
There was nothing funny about that movie.
That show stinks.
Yeah.
But the Bridesmaid cast won't be the only former co-stars to hit the Dolby Theater on Sunday. Let's see. Marvel Cinematic Universe Oscar producers Katie Mullen confirmed in a pre-ceremony press conference, says we're going to have a Marvel reunion for the superhero fans. We're going to have...
But they're not saying who it is.
Superheroes. There's also going to be an extraterrestrial on stage, so figure out who that is. It's not known whether the extraterrestrial will be related to the Marvel Cinematic Universe segment.
They're being vague about what it is.
Could be an alien from the Alien movies. They're just not saying. Could be E.T. Drew Barrymore is going to be there.
Yeah, maybe.
What I'd like
But
to
that's
see.
not a Marvel reunion.
No.
What I'd like to see, Drew Barrymore and Sigourney Weaver, so they come on stage with E.T. and with the alien, and then the alien eats E.T.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be good?
That would be fun.
Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan will be together, apparently, to lead an in memoriam tribute to their
that makes
director,
sense. Yeah.
Rob Reiner.
Oh, yeah.
And his wife, Michelle Singer,
That makes
of course. So they'll be there like lots of little things like that.
And would you check and see? I thought I saw that Matt Berry was going to be the announcer.
Oh, that'd
Matt
be fun.
Show. Who's Matt Berry?
He's yeah.
Oh yeah, Toast.
Toast.
And Laszlo? No, not Laszlo. What's his name on?
Yeah,
Yeah, Laszlo.
Mm-hmm. Matt Berry is the official announcer for the. Oh, that'll be fun.
That'll be worth it right there.
That's cool.
New York City.
I hope he does it in that
I hope he does I just hope he does it as Toast.
Yeah.
Because he's an announcer.
Yes,
He's
he is an announcer.
Oh,
yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
And I hope he has some fun with it.
Bon Jovi.
I hope he's not just a straight ahead announcer. I hope
That
he
would be
plays
fun.
with it a little
It'll be
bit.
interesting to see what happens with that. Now I'm definitely going to watch. Let's see. A guy named Zhang Kequin, a Chinese national, was arrested at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi for attempting to smuggle 2,248 live queen garden ants to China.
Like you do.
Why would you
Security
do that?
discovered 1,948 ants packed in specialized test tubes and 300 more concealed in tissue paper rolls within his luggage. Prosecutor Alan Mulrama said Zhang is linked to an ant trafficking network.
Why are we trafficking ants? They don't
These
have
are
ants in China?
The protected ants, scientifically known as Mesocephalotes, are in high demand as exotic pets in Europe and Asia. Investigators believe that Zhang masterminded last year's smuggling operation involving 4 men who received 1-year sentences. The court. So I think it's like they have a Chinese version of Uncle Milton's ant farm. Remember the Uncle Milty ant farm? Maybe that's what they're using them for.
So what do you do for a living? I'm an ant smuggler.
Ant smuggler.
Ant smuggler.
Carrie, you should tuck that one away for
Yeah, I'm an ant
Gina
smuggler.
Answer.
Yeah.
Kevin Cronin
REO Speedwagon.
reflected on his recent reunion with his former REO Speedwagon bandmates and expressed his hope for a more long-term reconciliation in the near future. "Well, the ice has got to melt," as Cronin said in a new episode of Rock and Roll High School with Pete Ganbarg. I guess that's a podcast. Because to have an REO Speedwagon just sitting there with people that really want to come out and see an REO Speedwagon show and not be able to do it, well, it's just...
They're all dentists.
We're just going to... I don't... Some melting of the ice is going to take over. They're all dentists?
It's from Ozark.
Yeah, the people who want to see REO Speedwagon. They're dentists. They're going to play
Dentists
the dentist
love
convention.
REO Speedwagon. That's in Ozark.
They're going to play the dentist convention.
And REO Speedwagon was on the show.
Yeah.
I loved that part of it.
A concert movie showcasing the last full-length John Lennon concert is coming to theaters. The multi-camera Power to the People, John and Yoko Live in New York City movie was filmed during two massive live shows held August 30th, 1972 at Madison Square Garden. Lennon and Ono and the Plastic Ono Band with Elephant's Memory appeared before a combined audience of 40,000 people and raised $1.5 million, which would be the equivalent of $11.5 million today, during a benefit concert for children with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Lennon played solo favorites like Instant Karma and Imagine, along with Come Together from his Beatle years. Tickets go on sale March 20th for the 57th anniversary of John Lennon's marriage to Yoko Ono. Select locations will feature audio in 5.1 surround or Dolby Atmos. They haven't announced the venues yet, but if you go to powertothepeoplefilm.com, you can find out more, and they'll probably be posting a schedule there where it's going to be shown. Let's go out and get something to eat. Go out to a restaurant.
Okay.
Because restaurant owners are struggling to keep menu prices down, even as rising costs are eating into their slim profit margins. Are having trouble staying open. So go out to dinner. Have something to eat.
All right. Weather?
Let's see. It's a good day to go out to dinner. I don't know why it would. Beautiful. Sunny, 68. Just gorgeous. There is a small cold front coming through Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, somewhere in there. 62 for a high tomorrow. It'll be cloudy and then chance of rain overnight. Much colder Sunday, 46. That'll feel nice in preparation for a daily 10-degree jump. Monday, 60. Tuesday, 70. Wednesday, 80. And we could be 80 for a couple of days.
Everything's great.
Everything's fine.
Everything's perfectly normal.
Don't worry.
Fine.
All right. I know it's not until September, but it's never too early to talk about FanX.
You got to start making your plans.
Coming up after this.
In the Fight Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go. Feel the beat. It's in
I
your
have a
soul.
lifesaver.
What kind?
I stole it from Jana's desk. It's those.
Oh,
She has them.
Is it Wint-O Green?
Is that what they call them? She has them on her desk all the time.
Wint-O Green?
I have a
Wint-O
pocket
Green?
full of them right now. I just grab a handful.
You grab?
Yeah.
No, they're not there for you to grab a handful. They're there for you to take one once in a while. It's not a handful.
I take a handful and then I don't take any more for a long time. What's the difference between taking one once in a while?
Do they still make the butter rum flavor ones?
Those are the best.
Yeah, they do.
Because those are the ones.
I almost bought a roll recently, as a matter of fact.
If you're gonna buy lifesavers, it should be
Butter rum.
There was these weren't lifesavers; they were butterscotch discs. So they were some different brand, but
Not
without
as
a
good
hole.
Not as good as the butter rum.
Okay, so they
Lifesavers.
have the butter rum, pep-o-mint,
This just says lifesaver. on it.
wild cherry, hard candy, 5 flavors, mints, orange mint. Wow.
I
Okay.
used to
and Wint-O Green.
Yeah, I used to like the tropical fruit. You could get a roll of tropical fruit flavored lifesavers. I don't know if they still have those. there was coconut and lime, and
I love those.
They're delicious.
I remember my
banana.
My cousin Ray, the weird one.
Yeah.
We would exchange Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
I'd get him an action figure or something cool.
Yeah.
Every year. It's because his mother did it.
The Lifesaver
Aunt
book?
Shirley, the Lifesaver Sweet Storybook. Every year.
Well, Punk gave me one of those every year.
Yeah, but that's all he gave me.
It wasn't like that.
Oh,
and
Yeah. It wasn't that and something.
and an action
No, it was,
figure.
here. So I told Ray, I said, I'm not going to get you Christmas presents anymore. Why? Because your mother keeps giving me these
Lame.
every year. I don't want them. So just keep
Did you
them.
eat them though?
No.
No.
The butter rum. I ate the
Yeah.
butter rum, but the rest, I think
You
my
should
sister.
be able to get one of those that's all butter rum.
Yes.
It seems to me you could.
Okay, next time I'm at the store, I'm going to actually look
Okay.
for butter rum lifesaver.
I haven't thought about a butter rum lifesaver in a long time.
I'm going to look it up online. That's what I'm going to do.
Orange mint ones are good. Butter rum, you leftists sicken me.
Is that what
the texture says?
That's my sign off today.
You leftists sicken me.
Leftists sicken me. Me left. Okay.
Okay.
It's,
Lifesavers Butter Rum Hard Candy Bulk. 20 single packs. You can have it by 6 today.
Amazon?
Yep.
Okay.
by 6 o'clock today.
Thank you, Robert. How much is that? Good heavens. All right, Stan Farr.
It's a little early, isn't it, Dan?
It is. Hey, but you know what? It's never too early to talk about FanX.
But
and just have some fun with it.
I mean, I'm looking at the latest, and this is not the final list. But
No.
You work on it all the way right up until the day.
We
right?
do. Yeah. Sometimes we have some last minute announcements, and usually really kind of big and exciting people that we've been working on for a long time, and finally things come together and we get to announce them.
February 24th through the 26th. FanX.
No, September.
What did I say?
You said February.
It's one of those months, right?
It's
Yeah.
September.
We're going back in time.
Yeah.
September 24th through the 26th. And, well, I don't know how you could get any bigger names than the ones that I'm seeing here.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
well, yeah.
I mean, really, Helen Hunt, Giancarlo Esposito.
Giancarlo Esposito, yeah.
That's big. Those are big people.
Alan Tudyk.
Alan's been a big hit for people.
Always.
People, yeah.
I'll bet he's really sort of very friendly and
Well, he's
personable.
been in so many things.
We've had him at the show. I think it's been
Couple of
probably
times now.
Yeah, it's a couple of times. And one time we brought him in, and we told the fans that he was going to do a panel.
Mm-hmm.
And so we basically had him backstage. Nobody knew he was going to show up in person, and he starts doing this. So we start doing this fake broadcast with him on the panel. He goes, hey, "Wait a second, this isn't working right." So he goes and he walks out on stage.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah, it was
Place
really
went crazy.
fun thing. Yeah.
Let's see, Juliette Lewis.
Oh, my favorite.
You love Juliette Lewis.
Let's see, Ashley Green.
Yeah, like her.
Some of these names I don't know, but that's sort of the fun of it.
Well, we were
too.
kind of talking about this off the air about how there's so many different fandoms,
Yes.
and we all can't know about all of them.
Yeah.
Well, anything pop culture fits in. Like some of the names you might not recognize from video games, and anime's been huge.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just taken over. in a
Anime
big
is
way.
exploding right now.
Yeah.
So what's some anime person coming that?
Let's see who.
It's
we
a
have
lot
announced.
of the voice work.
Yeah, a lot of the voice, like Zach Aguilar. He's big in anime, and Shirami Lee. Those are two that we've announced, but we've got probably 20 or 30 other anime people that
quite
will
a
be
few.
announced. Yeah.
Yeah. quite a few. Manny Jacinto is coming.
Yeah, The Good Place.
Now, who's that?
He was in The Good Place, and he was I forgot his name, Darth something from The Acolyte.
I know the guy you mean. Yeah, from The
Good looking guy.
Yeah.
Very popular.
Yeah.
I mean, we announced him. The response was really hugely positive.
And again, these are just these are not. This is not a final list because we're how many months away? 6 months now.
It's probably. I'm guessing it's 20% of our guests. That we've announced. We're going to be over 100. I mean, I'm just looking at the people that we already have booked and the people that we're waiting to hear back on. It's going to be big.
And so many people ask me why does Dan wait until the last minute? And I say it's because the celebrities are. If
they have schedules,
if they get gigs, then they're going to take that gig as opposed to a con.
Yeah, you'll inevitably have a cancellation or two, right?
We will have. I mean, with the list that big, we're going to have at least 5-10 people cancel, and could be 15.
But then you have people that something else that they were doing fell through, and now they're available.
That happens all the time. It's like, and it's hard to say no to good people because we have a lot of people that want to get in the show, and it's like, oh. Wow, we're really full, but we'll make room for you.
For somebody that's never been, because there are people that have never been, tell them what they can expect.
Well, here's the thing that's so fun about this show is it's just a celebration of pop culture. So if you're a fan of anything from video games to Dungeons and Dragons to anything that really is that you build up a fandom around, it's there for you, and we'll bring in representation from pretty much every pop culture video game is. Whatever it may be, we're going to have something there for you, and the fans will bring it too, because the people that come to the event, the cosplay there is phenomenal.
That's part of the show.
It is part of the show.
Dress up.
It is, and they are immensely creative.
Oh, they're so creative. I mean, people spend months and even years. Perfecting their cosplay.
Yeah, they do.
And people always ask me, they'll say, "Hey, do I need to dress up to go?" It's like, no, you don't have to, but you can. That's the one thing.
It's
is
an opportunity.
If you want to dress up, you can. If not, just hey, wear a Star Wars T-shirt. It's good enough.
That's all you need. And then, of course, there's the exhibitors floor where you can buy stuff.
We're already sold out.
Already got all the vendors?
Yeah. I mean, we're still fine-tuning a few here and there, but we always have a lot more that want to get in than we can let in.
And then for people like me who read the comic books, the artists are there, the writers are there, and you can have FaceTime with them and talk about, a story.
Get something signed if you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, of course, you can save 15% on tickets if you use the word radio.
Where do you go, though? FanXSaltLake.com?
Yes. Or FanX.com. He'll get you the same place.
You'll find it.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, here's somebody says, I want to set up a booth. Sold out. Sorry.
It's good to put their name on a list, especially there may be some cancellations, but we really try to curate the people that have stuff that's very, very centric to the event. We don't want to get candle companies or whatever. We want to have stuff that is highly pop culture. So sometimes if somebody shows up later but they have the right product, we may move them in. Yeah.
Try to make room.
Yeah.
But yeah, just go to the website and sign up. I get the email updates. You can still sign up for that.
That's the best thing to do. You want to stay in touch with what's happening because, we really have so much more to announce. It's just we've only hit the tip of the iceberg.
I usually get an email at least once a week.
Yeah.
And it has, here's our latest batch of celebrities or creatives that are coming in.
So my child is going to be over the moon because I don't know who Mark Shepard is
Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Yeah.
And so my kid started watching that show, not when it was originally on, but in rerun. There are 15 episodes or 15 seasons of it, and each season is like 25 episodes long. There's just a ton of, and he's one of the big stars of that of Supernatural.
We do have another one that will be announced sometime.
Another Supernatural.
Yeah.
Is it Jared Padalecki? Is it Jared?
Jared, we've had Jared before. Yeah, and this is somebody that we've had before, but
it's not Jared.
Okay,
it's not Jared.
Okay, you got to be mysterious.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we've had a lot of supernatural people, so that I don't think people will know for sure who are.
I started watching it with my kid, and I actually really enjoy it. I didn't think I'd like it, but it's great.
Have you seen the Scooby-Doo episode?
Yes.
Okay. There you go. That's so creative and fun.
Yeah, they just have a great time with it.
There you go.
So it's FanX. It's coming up September 24th through the 26th. You can get tickets. Use the promo code RADIO. Save 15%. And go to fanx.com or fanxsaltlake.com.
You'll find it.
You'll find it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Dan Farr.
Well, thank you.
Well, let us know.
Yeah.
Keep us posted.
There'll be some more stuff coming
right.
down.
Thank you very
for sure.
much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. All right, we got a small commercial break and a song, and then we'll crawl towards the exit. Stand by.
Radio from Hell.
You know, you can probably empathize with this. You two can. My alarm goes off at 3 o'clock in the morning, and the first thing you want to do is turn it off as quickly as you can, so that it doesn't continue to bug your partner.
Exactly.
My wife sleeps with some really high tech earplugs in, and usually it doesn't bother her. Although sometimes you miss the button the wrong way, so the button disappears from the touch screen, and the phone just continues to sound the alarm. And not only does it sound an alarm, it flashes the flashlight.
Well, it's trying to wake you up.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get out of the room as quickly as I can and turn it off in the other room, in the dressing room.
Mm-hmm.
So that happened this morning. And you're just kind of in a daze when you get up that early, right?
Mm-hmm.
Things are just not working right, and which is partially why I get up that early. Because I
shake
need
the cobwebs.
Yeah, I need to get things working right by the time I sit down at 6 o'clock or here, and so I get up really early. And the next thing I usually do is I stumble into the bathroom and lean over the sink on my elbows, and just lean there with my head hanging down for 5 minutes. Sometimes, just until I can bring myself to.
Are you muttering?
Sometimes, it's like, and then so finally you get up the enough energy, and you say, okay, I got to start doing things, and go to the bathroom or shave or whatever you have to do first, and so this morning, bad alarm problem, and then I stagger into the bathroom to lean over the sink, and every single thing that was in a drawer in the bathroom is now sitting all over the counters, all over the edge of the tub. Some of it's on the floor.
They have been cleaned
And I
out.
just went, the drawers. So there's a top drawer that my kids use. They have their stuff in it. The middle drawer, I have all my stuff in it. Bottom drawer, my wife has her stuff in it. Everything is out of the drawers and sitting on every surface in the room.
Where's Bill gonna mutter?
I just kind of went, what? What is it? I have no,
And you
I
still don't know
I
because you
don't.
left the house and couldn't talk to anybody about what happened.
I have my suspicions that there was somehow a water leak into the drawers or something, but I don't know. But I couldn't. I could barely find a place to get to the sink so that I could brush my teeth and wash my face a little bit, and but it was just.
So you left everything out.
Well, yeah. I mean, because it was just weird to see, though. Imagine my confusion. Although I have to say, it woke me up.
Sure.
I didn't have to hang my head over the edge of the sink and mutter for 5 minutes. I just went, what the hell happened here? So
that's wild.
I guess I'll find out soon enough. But it's getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and coming into work. It's stupid.
It's not natural.
It's not healthy. It's not a good thing to do, and we've been doing it for a long time. I mean, it's really. But you go to bed early.
I go to bed. I am in bed.
You have a good system.
Yeah, well, and I thank Sue for that. She's the one who really, did that whole thing for me. It's like you've got to be in bed by 6:30 and asleep by 7. That's all there is to it.
So you get how many hours of sleep?
I get 8. But even then, getting up at 3,
it's always hard.
Will mess up the rest of your
Yeah.
day.
Mhm.
It just will.
Yeah.
And you know, we're not heavy lifting or anything like that, but mentally, we're heavy lifting.
This 4 hours is actually quite difficult. I mean, it's pretty.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't seem like it.
I mean, most morning shows go 3.
And they play music.
Yeah.
A lot of music. I think there's a show in this building that plays an hour of music.
Yes.
And they
In the middle of their show.
Yeah, so they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Except look at their navels. No. I don't know what
I
they
don't want to look at my navel.
I don't want to look at mine either. Not after that surgery. Oh God.
Katie
It's
says.
a mess.
Katie says, "Remember when we did 5 hours during COVID?
Oh yeah, we did. We did do that, didn't we?
Why did we do that?
What?
We took a pay cut
and
an extra hour.
I
forgot we did
Yeah,
that. Yes,
that's right.
we did.
Oh, Katie's here to remind us. Yep.
Not only did we do this for months, almost 7 months, I think, or so. Everybody's working from home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here running the board, and I have 2 interns running the producers' stuff.
Mm-hmm.
COVID was a disaster for all of us. But that was outrageous when they ended us.
About that.
I will never forget
What did
about
we?
that.
Did we go to 11?
We went to 11,
Huh.
and we
I don't
had to
remember.
figure out
I remember now.
what to add and everything, and how
Why
to
did we
change
do
it.
that?
Because we're
Management.
Because
We were asked to do that.
Yeah.
And we took a pay cut.
Yeah.
Hey, we're stupid.
Yeah.
Yes, we're stupid.
And we did a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
7 months we did that.
Something like that. I have record of it. I just need to go back through my
She's got her
my
notes.
things. I have
She has
every
copious
schedule
notes.
since 2019.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I remember when 10 o'clock would. Yeah, I do remember it now because I remember when 10 o'clock would roll around and I'd think, what am I going to do for another hour?
Yeah.
What?
All right.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Just thought I'd remind you guys.
We're stupid.
Good memories.
Yeah.
All right. Uh, 9:51 right now.
Dave, the flower guy is here. Hi, David. Dave, you were involved in the Boner candidates today.
I know.
All right, pull the microphone up a little bit there.
I know.
That's better. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to put any restrictions on it.
Okay.
It's Dave's decision.
But just be aware that it might seem a little self-serving if you. But
I know.
Dave, the flower guy, has joined us here. He is Dave Matson. You see him around town with his scooter, his jazzy kind of scooter, and he has flowers for sale. And he appreciates it when you say, "Hey!" Flag him over and buy flowers from him, don't you?
Yep.
Now you're going to be hanging around 9th and 9th today.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. First, I gotta go find a new case.
He needs a new case for his phone.
Okay. Well, we'll get to that here.
Yeah.
Dave has been selecting the Boner of the Week for us for years and years, and let's do it. Here we go. Boner of the Week. David, Boner candidate number 1 from Monday was Smile, it's Armageddon time. The Military Religious Freedom Foundation reports that over 100 commanders from U.S. services across all branches have been, they've been saying that preparations for, or operations rather, in Iran are part of a biblical end time prophecy.
Yeah.
These are military commanders telling soldiers this.
Should not be bringing that.
The soldiers The complaints come from the soldiers. Now, of course, not all of them complain. Some of them go, "Oh, wow, this is important. This is the end times. We better." But plenty of soldiers have complained about it too. That's boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2 from Tuesday. We're all rooting for Peachy to pull through. Peachy the Flamingo from the Flamingo Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Some stupid asshat about 5 o'clock in the morning jumping into the enclosure where they have live flamingos there and damaging one of the birds. I don't know I haven't heard how Peachy is doing, but this guy was just obviously deranged. He said, "I'm going to take this flamingo back up to my room." That's number 2. Number 3, people from out of state whisper Utah isn't very good to women, and they do that because Utah isn't very good to women. This has to do with the Utah State Legislature pulling $650,000 in funding for the Utah Women and Leadership Project at Utah State University. This is a women's panel or group that's been studying how women in Utah are treated and trying to find ways to better their lot. And the legislature just took all of the funding away from them. Boner candidate number 4 from yesterday. Killing civilians is a way to prove that the U.S. isn't woke. A missile strike hitting a school in Iran killed, 150 people, and most of them were children.
More than that, yeah.
Most of them were children, part of the reason it happened is bad intelligence. They disbanded, Pete Hegseth disbanded the group in the Pentagon that has been studying ways to make sure all missiles that are fired are accurate in that they're going to military targets and not civilian targets. Well, we don't need that. And they disbanded that whole project. And then the result is this. And then they don't take any responsibility for it or express any sympathy for what's happened. Neither Hegseth nor Trump nor anyone in the administration that I'm aware of. And then boner candidate number 5 from today, whoever the asshat was that stole Dave's phone. He got it back.
Yeah.
It was with some trouble, right? But you did get it.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Which one?
Number 3.
Okay, not you. Not yours. Number 3. That's the missile into the school and all of that.
No, the women.
Huh?
The women.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. You're right. It's the taking the money away from the women's group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for sticking up for women, Dave.
There you go.
All right, thank you, Dave.
All right.
All right, let's do the promo and crawl toward the exits.
Okay.
We hope you're enjoying your weekend.
I'm fine-tuning your skincare routine.
I'll be slugging.
I'll be doing a Korean face mask.
I'll be dry brushing.
That's an impressive pile of dead skin you have there.
Exfoliate with us. Radio from Hell back here on Monday, X96. All right.
Pile of dead skin.
I think so.
Betcha.
Fine
Feels
job.
good.
Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
I'll be slugging.
Nick is next.
X90.